Bart is going crazy. Bart is going crazy.
spicy.
Bart is going crazy.
Texas, Louisiana, New York, taking over, making so much money, pulling up in a Range Rover, quality intact, self-made, got them high motors, get the full meal, you ain't leaving with no leftovers, self-made is where it's at, and that's a fact, our impact will be felt, paid in full, everybody's stack, change the game of our ways, you would think we abstract, form my own opinion, do you think we want it on the act, call a spade, game winner, minutes ball game, never doubt us, a high quality remains the same, always gotta work, build content, frame by frame, try to go the other side, but man, this is self-made.
Self-made. Whole arena. The whole arena. Yeet. Yeet, yeet, yeet your motherfucking ass yeet.
And we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Self-Made Sessions. I am Ibu of Self-Made, and I'm joined by Chris O'Bread and A.O. Jackson. Folks, today we have a super duper stacked show for you because on this episode of Self-Made Sessions, we're going to talk about last night's AEW Dynasty pay-per-view.
Oh, what the fuck is this nigga giggling at? Why are you giggling?
Grown ass man.
What's tickling your fancy? You're a grown man, just giggling. What are you giggling at, bro?
I'm not giggling.
We heard you giggle. We all heard you
were
giggle,
though.
man.
You've been a giggly ass nigga lately too. So I
Yo, whatever that's about, cut it out, bro.
Giggly ass is great. That's funny because Chris, MJF described you as a farty guy. He said you looked farty.
Yo, look at how he just hops on your dick, Chris.
Like that's called deflection. You know, why am I up there? That's called deflection. People like you don't understand how to, see through a situation, so you just deflect.
Did you say Steve?
Yeah, Steve.
Yo, Ibu, I saw you try to press the producer button. Come on, bro. We've talked about this.
Yo.
I'm dead ass.
Anyways. Today we're going to talk about AEW Dynasty, which is in the books. It just happened last night. MJF retained his AEW World Heavyweight Championship in the main event against Kenny Omega. We're going to get into that show, but also, folks, it is WrestleMania week. Get into it, because this Sunday is going to be WrestleMania Night 2, and the day before is going to be WrestleMania Night 1. We're going to talk about both cards, preview the show, get into all of that. We'll probably talk some Mania week shows along the way. We're also going to talk about the latest installment of the Pat McAfee Cody Rhodes saga, which Chris O'Brad has been locked in on. AO was locked in on this week and watched live on.
You know they was calling Pat McAfee.
What are they calling him?
They was really calling that nigga Pat McAmeat, nigga.
Nigga.
The way he just backed out his schlong and flopped it on top of CM Punk's head, bro. 2 for 2 on getting better at Punk, by the way.
That's not true. That's not true. Anyways, it's going to be a fun show. I hope today eases the tension, because to be totally transparent to the audience, so Rob is not here right now, and usually Rob is great for keeping the peace, because lately, I'll be honest, Chris, there's been a little bit of static between me and you. I don't know what's going on with that. I hope we can continue to coexist as brothers. You know what I mean? Not let our differences philosophically divide us. And even in the absence of Rob, who's usually good at maintaining the peace, we can continue as brothers to proceed cordially. So while we try to do
You
that,
see, the thing is, I don't even
Yeah.
like see this as beef or static, because like you are less than a man than me. So I
Oh,
don't see you as
Right, bro.
anything other than, first of all, you're a coworker. I'm friends with Rob and AO. We're friends. We talk off stream and all that shit. You are a coworker. This is the only time I interact with you.
oh,
That's all I
shit.
see you as. I don't think about you any other time of the day. I think about you when we got a pile, when I need my fucking paycheck. That's all the times I think about you, bro. So like, this little beef that you have in your head with me, you just gotta like let that go, bro. Be the bigger person or whatever they be saying.
Yo, Chris, say
What's
that again
up?
about the money. What did you say about the bread? What did you say?
You's a dork.
Get the fuck off my stream, nigga. Learn some fucking respect.
Anyway,
Yo,
I don't know who this nigga thinks he. I'm about to kick him off the stream, y'all. Come on, bro. We talked about this. Anyway,
Come on, bro.
there's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of talk that AEW Dynasty last night was what AEW needed to outmeet New Japan Pro Wrestling in promotion of the year. Ibu, how does that make you feel as a leader of We Hungry FC?
What I would say is that New Japan still puts on the most balanced big show in Jack off their microphone.
Yeah.
New Japan puts on the most balanced wrestling shows out there right now. AEW is great. I'm not going to say AEW's product is bad. They're having a good year. It's their best year in a couple of years, right? But so is ours. And the thing with us is, not only are we also having a good year, we're doing it while also creating numerous new stars. AEW right now, it's heliocentric basketball. The ball goes through MJF, and he has to make it happen, right? That's great. But Max tires out. You know what I mean? Whereas with New Japan, you don't know who's going to beat you on a given night, Chriso. You know what I mean? On one night, Yuto Ice might just, bumbleclot, boom, right down the lane, right? But on another night, it could be Zack Sabre Jr., it could be Ryohei Oiwa, it could be Callum Newman, it could be Yuya, it could be Suji, it could be Shingo, it could be Shota. You know what I mean? So it could be so many different guys. And so because of that, we're a more balanced product, which shows that are a little bit more balanced. Whereas when you come out of a New Japan show, you're less exhausted. An AEW show is great, but it's like, man, it's very heavy, it's dense, it's Max centric, it's too reliant on what he has to do. What does AEW look like on nights where Max is not there, or maybe Kenny's off for the week, or Swerve, or Hangman? So AEW's having a great year. We're gonna get into Dynasty shortly, and while we're doing that, guys, please like the video if you have not, and send in your super chats with your opinions and takes and questions, because we do have some news to talk about. But yeah, if you ask me, Ayo, personally, I think New Japan is having the better year, and our little brother is doing a great job. Not too far behind us at the moment.
I asked this nigga a simple question. Went on a 5-minute yap sesh. God damn.
I will call New Japan's product bad because it is bad. You look at things like Doki being world champion, world junior champion. What's up with the junior division, Ibu? We don't ever talk about that. We don't talk about how New Japan has no women's
Ibu
division.
do be no selling the junior division.
I'm glad you brought up selling, AO. In our company, we do sell in our matches. And I do feel that sometimes in AEW big matches, there's a lot of inconsistency when it comes to the selling. I mean, what was going on?
Wait, hold on.
What's up, bro?
You niggas know I make way for the prince, but I saw Cal Meat take a big I forget what the move was, but he popped right up, hit a hidden blade, and then did exhaustion selling afterwards. Where'd he learn that from?
Hey, bro, why does Will Ospreay have an unlimited key gauge, bro? Why does he?
Because he's the best wrestler in the world. He's earned it.
Yo, Ibu, Chriso, but while I'm pointing out some flaws in Ibu's argument, while I was watching Orange Cassidy hit 2019 spots at 11:30 p.m. EST last night, man. I saw that nigga at the top of the rope, go down to the middle of the rope, go down to the bottom rope, and then walk up and then hit that elbow drop. Why was I watching that at 11:30, bro? I was trying to come on, bro. I was trying to watch Kenny Omega grabs.
Same reason you gotta watch Tokyo Pimp, every week doing his pimp gimmick. It's Orange Cassidy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 632 people in the chat right now. We appreciate y'all. Please like the video, send in your super chats. We're going to get into them right now. StreamYard fucked on me for some reason. I'm not sure if these are in order or not because it likes to unstar everything as the second we go live. I try to redo it manually. So bear with us, please.
Okay,
I'm Johnny Burney, $2 super chat. The devil of full FC slayed the god of stummy ache. This is Dick Rodney.
We do this. Love Kenny, my favorite wrestler of all time, but Max is a representative of Belly Full FC. So I was happy to see him get that W. Shout out Max being mad. Unlike New Japan wrestlers, they're tapped in with self-made AEW guys. In the world champion specifically.
The world champion did put over Belly Full FC on a very big platform.
I literally had a meeting with Hiroshi Tanahashi this morning.
You don't feel ashamed that you're just lying on a grown man's name?
Like, come on, bro. Come on, man.
Like you're not embarrassed. You're not embarrassed that you're pretending you know Tana.
I've never lied on stream ever in my life.
North.
How tall are you again?
6'3".
Huh.
Lobby Warsaw, $5. Ibu, if you're going to be the chairman of Hungry FC, you can't be having shitty takes that get you fried on the timeline, bro. If this is in reference...
That was an accident. Go ahead.
Lobby, if this is in reference to my whole thing about LARPing, so it was a 2 a.m. shit post, and what I need to remember is that if I don't elaborate, people are gonna misconstrue it and get defensive. And so I already tweeted this out earlier, and a lot of people understood where I was coming from. I'm going to just reiterate it now, right? So in general, I am not anti-intellectualism, and I'm not anti-curiosity. I think it's good that the wrestling space has people that want to learn more about wrestling and watch different wrestling. That is a good thing. And of course I'd endorse that because AO, as you know, in Self-Made, in our Discord, we watch all different kinds of wrestling. And one of my biggest joys is being able to teach and share, and in some places learn myself. So I'm not anti any of that shit. And I'm not making fun of or attacking 20-year-old wrestling fans learning about fucking, El Dandy, right? However, and Chris, I think you know what I mean here, and AO, I think you know what I mean here. There are also people sometimes that I feel, and you don't have to care, you don't have to give a fuck if I resent this, but there are people sometimes that, they're just starting to dabble into learning about the wider wrestling scene. They're just starting, right? They watched one Lawler versus Bill Dundee match. They watched one fucking Sangre Chicana match. They watched one match with Kiyoshi Tamura from Rings, right? And then all of a sudden, these guys are in their top 3 or top 5. And beyond that, that's not even the worst part. They then, as they're beginning to expand their horizons, as they're beginning to do that, right? And their tastes are in the midst of evolution, and they're just starting to really figure out how they personally feel about wrestling. That's when they turn around and start bashing and burying certain popular wrestlers. And I do think that is a little cringe, and you can't get mad when people think you're annoying. You can't get mad at that. And then the bigger, wider thing is, and I'm speaking from experience because I will admit I was one of these people. Speaking from experience.
Wait, was.
As you progress and watch more and more wrestling, and you have a bigger, wider scope and bigger picture view of the different scenes that you're delving into, you realize that a lot of these things are more nuanced and not super binary. There's no one-size-fits-all rule to selling, for example, or one-size-fits-all rule to is a match good? Is a match automatically bad if it's long? Maybe sometimes yes, maybe sometimes no. And the way Roddy Piper sells in Mid-Atlantic is not the same way that fucking Sangre Chicana is going to sell. And he's not going to sell the same way Volkan is going to sell, because wrestling has different genres and tones and styles and eras and settings. And the more you watch, the more you kind of become more zen about what you're watching and you get less elitist about certain types of things. And ultimately, like what you like. Think if you think certain things suck, then that's fine. It sucks. But I was speaking more towards LARPers and specifically the LARPers that like feel empowered by just going like, like the people that feel like they're above the modern style epic match. And it's like, all right, man, cool, that's fine. Go like that's what's up. So I hope that makes sense. And I hope you can understand where I'm coming from without feeling attacked if you feel attacked. So there you go.
Bro, do you know how many times I've had conversations about music or whatever, and niggas will be like, Tupac's in my top 5, Biggie's in my top 5, oh, Big Daddy Kane, oh, you know, you got Run DMC. I'm like, word, bro. So like, what are some of your favorite B-sides of Tupac? Like we all know the singles. What are your favorite B-sides? Couldn't name one. What's your favorite Biggie B-side? Couldn't name one. Like, bro, you niggas don't listen to the music. You're like, oh, this is XYZ is supposed to be the right opinion for the people that I'm trying to impress. So I'm just gonna say that that's my opinion. You wanna know why? Because you're a fucking loser. You're insecure. You don't have any confidence in yourself or your actual opinions on anything. You feel like people are gonna think of you as less than if you don't do this faux smarter gimmick in all areas of media, bro. Like, yo, if you like the MCU movies, if you like superhero if you like the DC movies or whatever, and those are your favorite movies of all time, say it, bro. Say it. You don't gotta say it's Old Country for All, whatever the fuck that shit's called.
What the fuck?
Just cause that's what is deemed acceptable, bro. You don't gotta say it's Scarface, gang. Yo, I watched Scarface. That shit sucks.
Scarface sucks.
That shit is garbage.
Scarface fucking sucks.
Bro, you don't have, bro. Media is subjective, gang. You don't have to have the quote unquote right opinion. You don't have to like present yourself as someone who's a right opinion haver, right? That's a great thing about having opinions, gang. Like you
and AO, like conversely, also, bro. Look, because I do want to say this because I saw some people get defensive. If that's actually like what you're on, then that's fine. I was talking about LARPers. Like for me, AO, to what you just said, Pac is one of my favorite rappers of all time, and I wasn't alive for like the height of his like. I mean, like when his career was active, like I wasn't like a 17-year-old at the time listening to him, right? And so technically, I'm not like of the range of like most Pac fans, but I ended up being I am a huge Pac fan. So this is not me saying like you can't like something from before your time, right? But to your point, there are people that will pose as one of those people specifically for like approval of their peers, you know?
No, bro, and it's not even just like old shit, right? Like, how many people, bro? How many people do you know that are just like, oh my god, Griselda is the best shit out right now. Griselda is the best shit out, just because they think that they're supposed to have that opinion, right? It's like, bro, yo, I don't like Griselda, gang, and I grew up on boom bap. I love boom bap rap, my nigga. I love boom bap street rap. That was my shit growing up. And I was like, yo, I don't think Griselda's that good, son. And like, and these, if I tweeted that on Twitter, you know how many fucking white like fucking video editors that have never been to New York, never been to Buffalo, be like, well, you shouldn't even be allowed to have an opinion on hip hop. Suck my dick, fucking Timmy. All right, suck my dick. I don't have my opinions aren't to impress people. They're not to seem cool or seem smart or seem enlightened, bro. They're just what I think of things. All right.
And you know what, AO, because I was reading some of my replies, and there was one reply that said like, I think you should just give people the benefit of the doubt and assume they're being sincere. And here's the thing, right? I'd like to do that, and I try to do that. Sometimes, though, you'll see accounts that were like, I just get the sense, based on their other posts, that they're not doing that. Does that make sense? Where it's like, hey, bro, I really want to believe that the wrestler that has inspired you the most in your life is Jerry Lawler. I'll take your word for it. But at the same time, I'll look at your feed, and all you do is post about like Ospreay no-selling sequences and shit like that. And it's like, I look, maybe, I don't know.
Bro, you're clearly trying to fit in with a crowd, bro. Yo, if that's a genuine opinion, you would just tweet about this shit that you like. Right. Like you would clip it and you would tweet it and you would put it over and you would mind your business. But no, that's not what you do. That's not what you do. You cry about Ospreay 24/7. You cry about Ospreay 24/7. You're just like, it's not like it was back in the day with Lawler and Hackenschmidt. Suck my dick. You're a weirdo.
You were born in 06. What are you talking about back in the day? When you were born? in the midst of all this, though, I will say an opinion that I don't give a fuck. Necro Butcher is not that nigga. Stop it.
Necro Butcher, yo, first
He's
of all,
not
he's a
that
super
nigga, bro.
Nazi. He's a super.
Stop it.
Can we? I don't know if you can say that word on YouTube. He's a super black
No, you
personator.
can call someone a Nazi.
Okay, he's a super Nazi. And I'm not gonna say I've seen other Necro Butcher matches, but if that Joe match never happens, no one's talking about Necro Butcher. And I'm not saying there aren't other good Necro Butcher matches. I haven't seen them, but I'm not saying there aren't. But like,
I can name
when you tell people you don't like Knuckle Butcher, it's just like, bro, well, you like fucking Ospreay and Omega. I mean, yeah, bro, I do, bro. It's you go like I don't have a problem with people liking stuff I don't like. I like a lot of stuff that my friends don't like. I love Earl's sweatshirt. Niggas be our friends be on my ass every time.
Yeah, we be on this nigga's dick over
ass
Earl,
every
bro.
time
We be on this nigga, and this Chris will be like, oh, maybe I should just be like, you know what, you guys are right. Fuck Earl. I love Hov. Hov is my number one now. I mean, he is a big Jay-Z fan, but you know what I mean. Like, he's not just gonna switch his opinion because, oh, okay, that's not the right opinion for the group of friends I talk hip hop with. So you know what? Maybe I'm gonna have a new opinion. No, he's a grown man who's secure in his fandom.
Exactly. Ayo, you know what's funny also? Because we are discerning enough to know that wrestling is nuanced and things are situational and case by case. This is what I mean about the selling thing, right? A lot of like most fans that get older and watch a lot of wrestling, whether you like him or dislike him as a human being and he's a piece of garbage, but like most people don't object to the hulking up because they get what it is. Like it's like 80s WWF. It's a kind of a cartoonish landscape. The big man is beating on Hogan. You get heat. And then finally he fucking gets out of the fucking bear hug or whatever the fuck, breaks out of it and no sells, eats the punches, doesn't take anything. And it does. People understand the formula. It's wrestling. And in that setting, it makes sense. No one goes like think about it. No one clips a Hulk up segment and goes, where's the fucking selling here? Even though literally, Randy Savage does a fucking top rope elbow drop on Hulk Hogan, and he immediately pops back up like, I am invincible, and I am now a Super Saiyan.
That's a gangster. I can't lie.
Didn't Hogan like do that shit on the fly too? Wasn't that like not the finish?
Like he just popped up, was like, I'm Super Saiyan now, and then went punch, big boot, leg drop, end of the match, right? And here's the thing: nobody goes, because here's the thing: there is nothing. The rule of selling is not whether it's realistic or not; it's whether it adheres to the logic and parameters and tone of the match you're watching. So, for example, Hogan versus King Kong Bundy, it has to make sense for a Hogan King Kong Bundy WWF match in front of a WWF audience.
Bro, I'm so tired of this realism debate in wrestling, bro. It's professional wrestling. None of it's real. I watch MMA, gang. Nobody's selling. When somebody's quote unquote selling, guess what? The fight's fucking over. Because like, bro, there's no. Oh my god, I got punched in my face. Let me stagger back and hold my eye. And for fight, there's none of that, bro. Because if that happens, the fight's over, gang. You're gonna get knocked out. People catch a fucking 10-piece or whatever. They're wobbly on their feet, and guess what? Their hands are right back up. Because that's what fighting actually looks like.
Yo, Chris, check this out. Darby Allin, the appeal of his matches it's kind of gritty and visceral, how they just throw him around and you're seeing this guy ragdolling and he's getting his ass kicked. If Darby Allin popped out of a big move and did something, that would feel more like that's kind of a weird departure because it's like that, right? So if that happened in a Darby match, it would take me out of it personally, right? With Will, personally speaking, Will is like a Dragon Ball Z wrestler. Like that's his shit, right? So to me, it's not like a departure or like something really like out of his own norm, so to speak, to kind of see him pop up and do shit like that. And he does his own version of like delayed selling. You either like it or you don't. But like I don't think there's such thing as like objectively, well, there probably is objectively bad selling, but like I think it's not a cut and dry thing of just that's not real, this is real. That's not.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up the delayed selling too, bro. Because bro, people be like, yo, Ospreay no sold this, Ospreay no sold that. No, my nigga, he got hit with the move, then he hit a move back, and then he sells, and then he lays on the mat for your precious 5 minutes that you want someone laying on the mat. He does it. He does it.
You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. But one thing I really want to just press stress this. Selling is not hard. There's no hard and fast rule to it, bro. As I just illustrated with so many of these guys. You know what I mean? Like some guys, Bryan Danielson is gonna fucking pump his fist and shake and get back to his feet and fire up. In Japan, we see like the no selling and the fighting spirit type. Like it's situational and it's case by case and it's talent dependent. And to me, it should be: do you betray who you are as a performer? If your selling embodies your personal vibe as a wrestler, then I'm fine with it. Legitimately, you know, Ishii's not gonna sell. That's not who he is. You know what I mean? That's not who he is. You know, Will Ospreay's gonna be a fucking like a meathead. You know, so like that's how I look at it, rather than just folding my arms and going, why the fuck is fucking what's up?
Yeah. No, I was just saying, like, the last thing I want to say about this is, if you have these opinions, you can like Jerry Lawler, you can like all these guys, you can like fucking Daniel Makabe.
I think Jerry Lawler.
Well, hold on now.
When you like these wrestlers and you shit on, listen, I shit on niggas for the wrestling opinion, but I'm a dickhead contrarian, and I do it for comedy. There are people will shit on people and call them unintellectuals because they like a certain type of wrestling, and that's just it's in every media. Like niggas do that with anime and fucking basketball. Oh my god, niggas do it with basketball nowadays. Niggas do it in all facets of the game, but obviously I'm on the wrestling space the most. When I see niggas just like put people down, like I would never put someone down for liking Jey Uso unless they came at me first, right? But if someone like
bro, like
Uso,
love Jey Uso as much as you want. Love Jey Uso out, bro. People act like I be terrorizing people on the time. I leave everybody alone until they say something to me. If you love Jey Uso, great. I'm happy for you. Don't ever be a Jey Uso stan account talking bad about Nick Jackson though. Because then I'm going to say something.
Hey, yo, Chris, here's a good point of that. I saw a tweet on the timeline today where someone was basically just like, you know, WWE's trash and AEW is missing an opportunity to strike hard here. The only alternative we're getting right now is like AAA and NXT. And in my head, my first thought was comparing NXT favorably to AEW is insane, and I can't understand the mentality behind that. And I was going to quote it, and I said, he didn't do shit to me, so like, what's the point? Yeah, you know? I was like, he didn't do shit.
Sometimes I do just because I don't know. But like, I feel like I don't ever try to attack anyone who hasn't attacked me or hasn't said anything crazy. So like, I'm not gonna attack someone because they like Jerry Lawler. But I did see niggas who like Jerry Lawler fucking attack my nigga Tay, call him all types of names because he said Jerry Lawler top 10. It was just them quote tweeting him with fucking videos of good work punches or whatever.
Yo, also, bro, you Jerry Lawler ass stan accounts. I seen y'all virtue signaling about other shit last month.
Yeah, bro.
I saw y'all virtue signaling about other shit last month. So why are you standing and going to war for a racist pedophile on the timeline? We saw your tweets from last month.
Yeah, because
good work punches.
If you're gonna do that, you gotta do it across the border. You don't do it.
Jerry Lawler raped a child and then said, Judge, that child has sex with black people.
Yeah, but you see his work punch and power driver though, right?
Mind you, I could point you to some other great work punch wrestlers that are are like not rapists, but
yeah, like Kenny Omega,
like Terry Funk. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Holy fucking shit. Holy fuck. You know what's funny about Terry Funk? A lot of these people, and we've said this over and over and over and over again, but a lot of these people, some of the wrestling that they bury with Terry Funk as their profile picture, Terry would watch Will Ospreay and be like, I mean, I think he's fucking great. I think
that's what these dork ass LARPers don't understand. If Terry Funk was 50 years old today, he would be kicking down Tony Khan's daughter work Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega.
Yes, and he would do his shitty moonsault. He would throw some awesome punches. He'd get some chair. It'd be awesome. You know, Terry Funk thought Hayabusa was incredible when he first saw him, and thought he was like the future of wrestling. He saw the Joshis.
And you know what his contemporaries were saying about Hayabusa and the Joshis?
Oh yeah. They're just fucking
garbage. They were saying quote unquote. Nah, no, I'm not even gonna say quote unquote. But you know, they thought it was above it. They thought it was disgusting.
Yes, yeah, that's how. You know, and Terry was always a forward thinker. In the 80s, he's calling Dave to let him know, like, dude, these All Japan women are doing moves that the men are going to do in like 15 years, but they're going to dismiss it now. You know, that was always Terry. You know, that's not me saying it. This is not me going like because I know Dave Meltzer's philosophy is like embrace everything that's a product of modern wrestling. I don't believe in that. And I don't think you have to like it.
It's terrible. And bro, I'm not even saying Ospreay's style of wrestling
has to be your cup of tea.
I'm saying Ospreay is one of the best in the world, if he's not the best in the world. I'm not saying his style of wrestling though is great, because there's a good version and bad version of everything, right? Like, come on, bro. We saw what Blake Christian was doing in 2021.
It was really
it was terrible. It was terrible. And who was he trying to wrestle like? He was trying to wrestle like Will Ospreay, and I couldn't stand it. I hated it. I buried it all the time. So it's like, it's not about the style. It's like, bro, like you have to understand like what, like when the moves are happening and how, and like the fluidity and like what makes something great. Because like if like there's not many people that can do what Will Ospreay does, but there are many people that could do the moves that he does. Don't let that go over your head.
That was hard. Oh shit!
I think, and to
Shit
put a
got my
ball on
pussy
this,
wet.
to put a ball on this, I think if you're gonna choose to be the like really critical ball knower type of fan on Twitter, number one, you should be ready to back your opinion when pressed about it, and also like I just feel like be better at what you're actually critiquing. Why is that bad automatically? Like why is that bad? You know what I mean?
Yeah, something's not bad because it's not Lawler in the 80s, bro. Like, that's not an actual opinion. That's not critique.
What makes it actually bad? You know? So that's all I'll say about that. And that's what me, like, niggas can feel however they feel about anything, bro. It's wrestling, it's fake. Like, it's literally fake, and it's like it's subjective. But I was just talking shit at night, and then I had to fucking elaborate because a lot of people felt like attacked, and I wasn't trying to attack
Bro, yeah, hit dogs was hollering, boy.
people got mad, and some of it I got, some of it I was like, nah, you're just crying. But like either way, I was like, all right, this is what I actually mean. And so I wanted to make that clear because again, one last time, the young people that actually just like watching old lucha, like good for you, man. That's awesome. That's a good thing. I'd rather that than the people that think Vince McMahon invented wrestling. You know what I mean? Like that's like those ignorant people that live happily.
It's two sides of the same coin, bro.
Maybe so. Lobi, thank you so much, and thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak on this.
Ethical rant.
Facts. Mash fan 199. Go for it, Chris.
Match fan 199. Bucks match better than the title match is funny.
Are we
It's not
surprised?
funny.
Are we surprised?
Who didn't expect this though? Like who didn't expect that? As soon as that match got announced, I was like, oh damn, the Bucks are about to have another match.
I don't know.
I
I don't know what's so funny about out meeting an Edge and Christian match.
Oh my god.
Edge and Christian were the stronger performers in that match, by the way.
Yeah.
No, they were not. But you
Edge
know,
bled. Edge bled.
The FTR match with Edge and Christian was good. I thought it was a good match. And
you know the nicest thing I can say about that match?
What's the nicest thing you could say about that match?
It probably went just as bad as well as it could have gone.
To be because I really disliked the first one. And this one was a good match. And so look, they had a good match, and then the Bucks had a better match with a better team. So there you go.
All I'm gonna say is, bro. All I'm gonna say is, niggas is lucky that wrestling is not a meritocracy, bro. I mean, it is in a sense, but it's not a shoot. And they're lucky that everybody that other niggas need a turn that time. Because if they didn't, bro, the Bucks would have never dropped them tight. The Bucks would be champs from 2019 to 2026, and then maybe one day KOB come over and try to take them belts off them. Because goddamn, FTR, you have not proven for a single second why you deserve to be the AEW World Tag Team Champions over the Young Bucks. Not in 2020, not in 2026, you haven't. And if they have people, let me know why. Let me know how. How have they proven that? And don't say because I care about the division. Don't say that. Bell to bell. On TV. What have they done to prove that they deserve to be the World Tag Team Champions over the Young Bucks?
I mean, that's a question for Tony Khan.
Oh, okay.
What do you think that match has on Cage Match, the FTR match?
I'd go 6.
No, on Cage Match, probably. Yeah, I have probably a 7.5. I haven't looked. What is it?
7.68, which I think is a fair rating. That's a fair rating. In my head, that's what it is. Like it's
that's fair, I guess.
Edge and Christian did their thing.
Oh, word. Thank you,
also, respectfully, Ayo, don't bring up KOB when we talk about the Young Bucks. We this is grown man business.
All right, bro.
Yo, please respect my niggas, bro.
I'll respect them when they sign the AEW contract. How much money is this?
Yo, Oscar fuck with the brand, bro. $2.
$2 super chat. Mr. Jelly Boo. Liv is now my second fave artist behind KSI. Hashtag watch me.
Yo, chat. I haven't listened to this yet. I wanted to do it for the OGs that was there. You know that we used to do live music reactions on Purist. I really don't feel like getting this video demonetized though, unfortunately. And also when they fucking somebody copyright claims your shit, it throttles the engagement and the push from YouTube and all that. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. But I will do a live reaction in the Discord soon. Probably if I don't get it done before Dynamite, I'll do it right before or right after Dynamite on Wednesday. But
Yo, Live FC, I'm with you. I love you. I'm on your side. I want no smoke. I got no problem. I got no beef. Hashtag Live Vodka.
you know it's nasty.
Live Vodka main event, please.
Or
Yeah.
We are all good friends with Big Titty Taryn. Shout out Big Titty Taryn. We all go back years with her.
And
But
she-
when Evil tweets something about Liv that she don't like, she is willing to throw that friendship away and be like, Liv squad, attack!
Yo, he legitimately is like a mob boss, bro. Because like, I'll say something like, "Yo, that promo was a little whack," and then and then Tara will just kind of look at like the units and be like, "Yeah, do what you got to do."
Yeah, she'll give him the head nod. And Liv squad be on your ass.
Hey, yo, anytime I mention they're hot, and it'll be like Oblivion's Live or like random like account names with like live puns, right? I'm like, why am I getting boomed? And then
you check the Twitter tweet. You saw Taryn did her thing on your ass.
yeah. Taryn, the thing is, she doesn't even have to. It's implicitly understood. She'll just quote it with like question mark, and then like immediately.
yeah, that's my favorite time. That's my favorite thing to do with tweets. I just question mark.
Then she'll be like, when Ibu quote is like says something about like a shaky lip sequence, Taryn will be like, but if it was Jim Bob Taruta, you would have thought it was amazing. And then Liv squad get on your ass.
Yo, the funniest thing is she'll use actual like deep cut names just to kill me. She'll be like, "Oh, word," but fucking Yoshiaki Yatsu Twitter is gonna fucking say this. And I'm like, all right, bro.
Like, oh, Jumping Bomb Angels Twitter didn't like the living Roxanne tag. I'm not surprised.
literally, bro. Oh my god!
Shout out to Taryn, bro. What a queen.
Facts.
Lobby Warsaw, $2 super chat. Cody's face turn was cooked once he beat KO at Saturday's night main event. Oh, face run, my fault. Face run. Yo, I was looking at the booking and shit, and I was like telling Ibu, I was like, bro, like, if Cody doesn't lay down the steam here, bro, he's cooking himself. He's cooking himself. I don't know why you book these matches. You're only like building additional resentment towards yourself by beating someone that's over and over again. Like, bro, like Roman Reigns got away with it, but Roman Reigns was doing that during the pandemic, and he was a force of nature at the time. Like Cody, like you were a force of nature for like a year. You're not that anymore, though, gang. You're not that. So,
you know what's weird though? So this current Mania storyline is completely hot garbage. The one thing that it's achieved is it slowed down the like Cody resentment from fans.
It did actively do that a little. I don't think they love him though. Like as soon as actually goes away, like I think they're gonna be right back on his head.
You know what Cody strategically did during all this? He made sure to read what all the hardcores are saying. And he publicly positioned himself, said, "Everybody, I agree with you. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm distancing myself from it. I got nothing to do with it. I agree with you. And when I get on TV, I'm going to air your grievances because they are also mine." And that's a smart strategic tack to take because it frames Cody back as like the little guy that fights against the big company and speaks for us. And so that's going to delay the whole like, oh man, Cody's getting stale thing. But outside of that, like this
how much difference does all this go if it's like 23 Roman put in this position?
Here's the funny thing, AO. They would never put Roman in this position. And I talked to someone in WWE about that.
But like, what if there's like only one world title or whatever, and they're just like, yo, Roman, bro, this is what Ari Emanuel wants, gang. Like,
you know what he does genuinely? I think he calls Dwayne and goes, "Yo, I'm not doing that, bro. Talk to this guy. I sense that's what happened." If you notice, listen, has Roman done some slop? Yes, but it's his slop.
It's slop that he wanted to do.
Yes, that nigga's like, nigga, this is my slop. You're not gonna give me your slop. I'm gonna do my shit. He said it on McAfee months ago. He said, I got the formula.
I got the formula. I got the playbook. I can let y'all have it.
Yes, I know how to cook it up. Meaning, which you know what that is? That's when Roman gets a TV. He's like, nigga, ISO. We're doing this my way. I'm doing this my way, nigga. You know, and you know what I thought about this weekend, AO? I thought, like, man, how would things have changed if Cody just agreed to work Roman at Mania? And it's just kind of crazy looking
Bro,
back.
everybody's a lot better off, bro. But niggas, hey man, niggas gotta niggas couldn't put their pride to the side, bro. He should have just laid down. He should just laid down.
If I was Cody, I would have agreed to job only if Roman gave me this word. Do you promise me at some point down the line, I want it in writing that you're gonna face me again and lose?
Bro, I feel like he could have got a contract written up for the 1-on-1. But you know what? Also, what does that contract really mean? Like Roman could just always like say, "Oh my god, my hamstring."
And Ayo, you know what's crazy about it? So Shawn Michaels and Brett, like they've had their ups and downs, but the reason it went to a point of no return was when Brett tried to reconcile with him in mid-97, Ayo. He said all this shit. He said, look, man, we said all kinds of stuff we fought, but at the end of the day, if I have to put you over in a match, I'll
do it in a heartbeat.
And then Shawn says, I mean, that's crazy because I'd never do it for you.
One, Bret Hart's really bad, so I don't know why Shawn Michaels was so as good as Shawn Michaels would have to lay down for him. Two, bro, can we really be held accountable for that, bro? We was busting off a perk.
And could you, and I want to make this clear. This is not a report. This is just, I'm talking shit, right? Could you imagine if at some point during the discussions late last year, Roman was just like, yo, Cody, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Nigga, I'm never losing to you. I'm just letting you know. Like,
I don't think it ever even got that far. Well, I think he that sounds like something Roman would say, but only for like the third match. Like not like if there's like not like if Cody's like, oh, I'll do it, but just you gonna do the favor back. Like I don't think you got that.
Like I said, I think the whole deal with Roman was like, yeah, I'll face Cody, but the result is non-negotiable. Like I think in his mind, it's just non-negotiable. Like the result, and at that point, if you're a man and you're Cody, like I get it, just being like, all right, then, bro, this is like I can't do it then. Which is why I think Punk is gonna lose. I'd love him to not.
Yeah, lose. Absolutely, he's gonna lose, and he should lose.
And I think Punk is just securing himself to be like, all right, Roman wants to be fucking Superman, like whatever, bro. So.
No, I don't know, bro. That's your fandom talking, bro, and not loving what Roman's doing right now. Punk's been champ long enough to ethically drop the belt at WrestleMania. You're acting like his run's getting cut short. And it's like you're acting like it's like if like MJF drops the belt at Dynasty to I don't know whoever the fuck, right? Like not even Kenny, like someone else, right? Okay. Like you're acting like it would be that. It's not, bro. Like how long? When did he win the title? He won it in 2025, right?
November.
He won it in so November to Mania. It's not an ethical title run.
It could it could be a little longer. I'll say this.
Right, you're just saying that because that's your daddy.
No, I do know this. Punk likes to sometimes do, and a lot of veterans do this, AO. Chris Jericho does this. Punk likes to do a job where what he's really doing is sending a message to the boys, where it's like, if I could do this, y'all could do this type shit. Or like, yo, I'm showing you niggas that it's not that deep. And I think his job to Roman, if it happens, is going to be one of those like, these niggas stress over this shit. I'm still a big star, even after I fucking lose that Mania to Roman Reigns. So it is what it is. I prefer he beat Roman. I don't expect it, and we'll see how it goes.
He shouldn't.
You think Punk's going home after?
For a little bit, I think so.
That's a little bit, a month, 2 months. What you think?
Probably a couple weeks. Even though the thing is, here's the other thing. There were opportunities for him to take breaks where he didn't specifically to make a point. And that's why in his promo last week, he literally said, like, isn't it kind of funny? I do just as many TV appearances and movies as Roman Reigns, and yet I still somehow find a way to make TV on Mondays. So that's an excuse. And he's right, because niggas don't got house shows. So I could also see him AO on some low-key shit, being like, all right, bro, I'll job the Roman, and I'm gonna show it to all these TVs just to show niggas like it's not that hard to make TV.
Bro, we got 5 kids or like 6 kids now,
we're
gang.
a big star, bro. We have an island. Like, come on, son. We gotta maintain that shit.
Yo, Chris, you know what's funny? In every Roman interview now, he legit, every time they bring up his schedule, he always says it. He goes like, I got 5 kids, bro.
He does. I mean, like,
I got 5 kids.
Yo,
bro.
I'm sorry he doesn't want to be an absent father, bro.
Come on, man. You can't leave your wife at home with 5 kids. That's crazy.
He tells people at TV, like, he straight up tells people, like, when I was a kid, I wish, my family got to be around me when I was younger, but I knew that they had to fucking work because that's how the business was. So yes, now that I can benefit from a better business where I don't have to worry about that, I'm gonna be there for my family and get this money because I don't have to do what fucking.
I mean, but even before, like, I remember I was watching some shit and it was like the Usos talking about like what it was like growing up with like their whole family being in the business and shit, and they'd be like, "Yo, like we wouldn't see our pops or our uncles for like a month, and then they would come home at like 3 a.m. and they would wake us up and we'd have a whole big barbecue. And it was like, bro, we'd have the time of our lives, and then we'd be sad because we know they leaving again for like a month.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, that's shit you remember.
It is, and I will give Roman this. Like, when I spoke to somebody close to Roman, like, they straight up said to me, like, the way he thinks is just like, people can fucking cry about his schedule all he wants, but in his mind, it's like he doesn't want his young daughters who are like, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to have that type of childhood memory where it's like dad is here like twice a month. It's like, nah, bro, like I don't have to do that the way that fucking my parents did. Like, I can benefit from an easy schedule, so I'm gonna fucking do it. So from this standpoint, hey man, be a family man, but be a family man without the championship.
No, we need the championship.
Nigga, we need the belt. We need the belt. We're the head of the table.
Why are you like hating on his father, you piece of
We're gonna skip to this extremely generous super chat from Big Fawn Leezy. Shout out to you. $100 super chat. Road to Mania, just a Super Bowl commercial now. Pat promoting discount tickets. R-Truth ESPN app tutorial. I didn't even see that. Damien in a Weapon Up t-shirt. Sammy crying in his promos. All I can appreciate is an anime girl coming straight out of a manga panel. Shout out to AEW existing hashtag belly full.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm glad that anime girl coming straight out of a manga panel thing turned into something being like
a funny meme.
Like, it went from people being like, yo, this girl is destroying the business, get her out the business, da 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 da, to everybody just like laughing. And she laughed along with it too, which I think is, and she got like a ton of followers from that shit. So I think everybody, what's it called?
Wins.
Everybody came out on top there. Yeah. As opposed to just being like, instead of just being like, yo, fuck this. What is she like? Probably like 22, 23.
Yeah,
girl or whatever.
And the other thing I'll also say is like every clip I've seen from Evolve seems like some of the worst shit I've ever seen. But at the same time, it's the developmental of a developmental where guys and girls are just like trying shit. And I don't know if that should even really be broadcasted because in past eras it never was.
Anything that can be monetized will be in this era.
Yeah, so. And so it's like, I don't know if it's fair to scrutinize people just trying shit at that level. And to AO's point, people making it a fun thing was cool. So the memes were mad funny.
Imagine if everything from FCW was just easily available online, bro.
Ayo, you don't want to know what like Naomi was doing over there, bro. It was crazy. It was fucking crazy. So
I saw she had like a chicken head crackhead gimmick.
What?
Yeah, bro. Someone posted a promo. Like there was like a fan recorded promo, and it was like she was like a straight up like Martin character. Like the Martin Lawrence show, she was like a Martin Lawrence show character. Like imagine watching Martin and the casting director said, "We need you to be a chicken head that's addicted to crack." And that's what they had her doing, bro.
You're chewing your gum like obnoxiously. Your wig is half off. Like you're really twitchy. You're very obnoxious, and she's just kind of like, "No, it's not." Like it was just crazy. And I remember watching.
It was crazy, bro. Smacking her with OD like a straight like caricature. Bro, like it was crazy, bro. Someone on Diva Twitter like posted that shit like a couple months ago. I wouldn't be able to find it at this point, but it was
everybody did crazy shit, bro. Like the developmentals, they were just doing shit, So look, man, shout out to Eric Adamia.
Shout out to Belly Full too.
The girl out of a manga panel,
Anime girl out of a manga panel. Yo, the only thing I thought when I seen that I was like, hey, are you LARPing? Because how are you an anime girl out of a manga panel?
Should you be out of an episode? Like,
if you're an anime girl, wouldn't you be out of an episode, TV episode? Yeah, for you that don't know, right? It's basically being like, that's like saying I'm a cartoon character straight out of a comic book. Then why you would be a comic book character then?
Yeah, like so. I don't know.
Can y'all not mansplain this, please? She's an anime girl straight out of a manga panel. How about that?
You're a piece of shit. And JNP. Go ahead, Chris. $2.
NJPN $2 super chat. So why did the Bucks have to lose in LA again? Because FTR,
I think it's
we're just mad generous, son.
I know what's going on now, bro.
It's obvious.
The Bucks are the best in the world, and Tony's like, oh my god, these niggas' meat is vicious, and they're getting their titles back.
Oh, brother. I think what happens is they're gonna retire Edge and Christian and win the tag belts.
Wait, who's gonna retire Edge and Christian?
The Bucks. I think they're going to.
Bro, wait. So you don't think FTR is going back towards the Bucks? You think Edge and Christian are gonna get another title shot and then win?
I think we're gonna get a 3-way TLC at a big show where the Bucks win it, and like that's treated as like the last match Edge and Christian have together. That's what I
bro. Once they start, I was like, all right, bro. When they started doing those Bucks spots, which were like embarrassingly bad, like Dax, bro, put your leg down, gang. I was like, okay, I see where this is going. You want that Young Bucks touch one more time, because that's the only time people could stand anything you got going on.
Oh, brother.
I mean, it sounds like what's happening. What the fuck is going on with my camera? That sounds like what's happening. I don't know, bro. I just feel like in a perfect world, I don't even think the Bucks would be tag champs. They should be, because I think it's like not even close to the best tag team in AEW, right? No, I don't know if anyone would argue that. Well, Dick Riders would, but like, I would like Private Party. Well, Quinn Sir, so let me take that back. And then now Jet Speed, Kevin Knight's doing his own thing. Yeah, I feel like it has to be the Bucks now. Like, I mean, who else is gonna carry on the torch of the division while having great matches every week, and people actually care about what they're doing? You know what I mean? And maybe that's a thing of, you got to build up more people in this tag division. It can't just be FTR, Bucks all the time, CNC, whatever. But it's just
but you know what happens when the Bucks have the title? We elevate tag teams.
True. Look, we did it to Private Party, Jet Speed. All these guys, bro. I mean, I don't know, man. Who has FTR elevated this tag run, Ibu? If you don't mind me asking.
Rodito.
NJPN $2 super chat. Power Driver Stomp Paradigm Shift ×2 Death Rider peace emoji silly face emoji hashtag LOL Mox wins.
Yo, bro, I told niggas Mox was. I thought Mox was gonna win. Yo, man, we don't put niggas over, bro. Us putting people over is them being in the match with us, I guess. Death Rider shit or whatever.
Ibu, how do you feel about Mox winning there?
I don't mind it. It's very Japanese wrestling style psychology where you're coming back from an injury, and so because of that, you're just not going to be in the form you're normally going to be in when you're fully in rhythm. It took a lot to put Ospreay out, and he fought like hell, but ultimately, I mean, John took that neck to the limit. Pause. And
hey, yo.
And to the limit.
He did, and Ospreay lost. It's a setback, but it's not the end of the world, because Wembley is 4 months away, and there's always the next game. There's always the next. So I like it as a setback, and I like it as a non-linear storytelling device to put Will in a position where he has to now get back to the drawing board and figure it out and win the Owen and maybe get his win back on John in the tournament, to that en route to getting.
I don't want that, gang. No, my nigga. No. We don't need John Moxley in the finals of the Owen tournament, bro. Please.
It is. I think it's happening.
Put another heel in that spot, bro. Like, why? All right, why can't Ospreay get his win back from Swerve Strickland in the finals?
You know what? Then John could be round one. Fuck it. John could be round one.
What do you think John Mox is going to say when TK is like, this is what I'm thinking? You and Ospreay on the same side of the bracket.
He's like, Tony, I got a different idea. I'm thinking maybe, I'll choke some guys out. You know what I mean? And I'll cut some badass, valiant, heeled babyface promos where, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of like a tough guy. And maybe fucking me and Will could do it again. And then maybe, Will could choke me out and I won't tap, but I'll pass out and he'll fucking beat me,
Word.
And then Tony was like, that's a great job. That's a great idea, John. And then he'll fucking do it, so. Yeah. Not Josh Toffee, 199. What are self-made's NBA playoff predictions? All right, let's pull up the NBA playoff brackets. NBA playoffs. I know the Knicks at the third seed are playing the Atlanta Hawks, which is the sixth seed, all because the Orlando Magic failed to beat the skeleton crew of the Celtics a couple days ago, and now we're playing the Hawks instead of the fucking Raptors. So these are the playoff matchups, AO. We got Raptors and Cavaliers, two fraudulent teams, if you ask me. I think the Cavs are going to win this series relatively easily. So there's that. Chris and Ao, Raptors, Cavs. Who you got there?
Cavs
Cavs.
in 5 at most.
Raptors don't have a fucking center.
Rockets, Lakers. Oh man, I actually feel bad for the Lakers, bro. I feel
Uh,
really bad for the Lakers.
I think LeBron's gonna. Bro, my camera keeps turning off. I think LeBron's actually probably gonna turn back the clock. He might average like a 26, 27. But if Luka and Reeves don't return during the
Yeah,
series,
they won't, bro.
they probably won't. I just think. It's gonna be,
Apparently there's a chance that Luka gets back. Reeves is out till May.
there's a chance, but I think it's gonna be too late by then, and then he's still gonna have to warm up and everything. I'll go Rockets in 6 because I think that the Lakers have home court, and I think it's gonna be like, I don't know. I think KD's gonna have a really good series, and I'm just hyped because it's like the first LeBron versus KD series in like a decade, right?
That
Or
is
whatever.
cool. That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. And then T-Wolves Nuggets. That's gonna be a kind of a boring series, in my opinion.
No, bro, they
But it's
always
gonna
have
go
good
6-7.
series.
No.
Last-
It's gonna go 6-7. It's gonna go 6-7 games.
Oh, why, bro? Why? Oh, chat's gonna be fucking.
I think
I got the T-Wolves. I got the T-Wolves in 6. The
Yeah,
Nuggets
same.
aren't what they used to be.
True.
Jokic isn't what he used to. I mean, Jokic is still one of the best in the world, bro, but he's not the best in the world.
It's not the
anymore.
same. It's not the same.
I think
Anthony Edwards is a different type of nigga.
they just don't have anyone to slow down Ant, bro. Like it showed 2 years in a row when they play each other. And Gobert actually, like, I'm not gonna say he holds his own, but he can contain Jokic enough for where Jokic can't just dominate the whole fucking game. But the difference is with Nuggets this year, they have a competent bench this year. Tim Hardaway Jr. might be 6th man of the year, and he might be the swinging factor. But I'm gonna go Wolves in 7.
Knicks and Atlanta Hawks. In the season series, the Knicks have beaten the Hawks, I think 3 times. But they've made it difficult. The Knicks in the last game realized that they have a big center advantage over them with Cat. I think the Knicks win this in 5 or 6 games, but it's going to be a very annoying 5 or 6 games. Chris O'Brien.
I got Knicks in 6. I know you said Chris O, but I got Knicks.
I got Knicks in 5. I like Jalen Johnson and Neil NAW a lot, but they just don't have like. They're also someone with lack of center play, and I think that if he does what he's supposed to do,
the thing is, right? The Knicks on paper should win in 5, but they're very unserious.
Yeah, exactly. Yes,
it might be 6 or 7. Yeah,
they're very unserious, bro.
Ayo, there's gonna be one game where you're like, "What are these guys?" You know what it is? Ayo, it'll be like the Knicks are gonna go up 2-0. One of the games being close, one of them not being close. And in game 3 in Atlanta, they're gonna get like boomed for no reason. And you're like, wait, what? Like it's just boomed. You're like, okay.
And then they're gonna lose that, and then they might win like another one, and then I could see them dropping. I could see them dropping the what's it called? Their first
home game, like
the first home game back. Like when they're up like 3-1, I could see them dropping that game
for no reason, and then locking in on the road,
and then they lock in and maybe like blow them out on the fucking game 6 or whatever,
or Brunson fourth quarter hero ball game 6 to get them out of there. All right, the series that aren't fully decided, but I think Hornets are going to end up taking that 8 seed, and if they do, they'll play the Pistons. The Hornets are like one of the hottest teams in the league. That's a fire series, low key. I think that's like a series of games.
It's been a growing feud. Like the last couple of games have been mad trippy. Obviously, the first game they played or whatever game where everyone got fucking suspended. I don't know, but I think the Pistons, if it is Hornets, the Pistons are just made for playoff basketball right now. They play really good defense. Doran is like what you want from a center in the playoff. Rebound, post work, do his thing. Cade is obviously an awesome facilitator and a really good like just playmaker in all types of ways. But their bench is kind of lackluster when it comes to scoring, other than Dennis Jenkins. So I think it'll be a nice 6-game series.
I got a question for you, right? The Pistons are the best team in the East, but they're not as experienced as the Knicks or Celtics. Do the Knicks, Celtics, or Cavs pick them off before the finals?
Yeah, first of all, Cade's coming off a fucking collapse lunge, so I don't expect him to be playing all these fucking minutes and being like good to go all this time. And
that's
then, lack of shooting. They have like no shooting other than.
I think someone's gonna get him, bro.
what's my nigga's name? White nigga, Duncan Robinson.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's like very whatever. But their defense is so fucking good that I imagine I wouldn't be surprised if they beat a Knicks or Celtics, but I don't expect it. You know what I mean?
Ayo, does Kawhi make it interesting against the Thunder or no?
Fuck no. And Kawhi's gotten his swagger back, bro. But the Clippers as a team are just not good.
I think they win one. I think they win one against the OKC.
Bro. And see, I used to do my whole coping thing. They win one, they'll win one. They might sneak two against like these juggernaut teams, bro. They don't be winning one. They don't be sneaking two.
They don't be winning. Yo, Ayo, you say it and then you watch game one. You're like, nah.
And it's like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here.
Yeah.
I
We
just
talk
think,
about
bro,
we talk about the Clippers.
Yeah.
I just think we're in for a Kawhi fucking at least one game, just master game. And I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be a Brook Lopez magnet ball game.
Yo, come on, bro.
He hits like six threes.
Oh shit, Uncle Roku with the honey bomb. Man, I've been so impressed with MJF since his return. Great in ring, and from his interviews he's done lately, he just gives off such an air of focus and hunger for the business at the moment. Feels like we're seeing the start of a promising long prime of an all-timer.
Can I give my, since I just finished this match about an hour ago? Like an hour.
Yeah, what's up, Rob? What's up?
Also, chat, what is going on? I am just getting here because I have received my new phone because I dropped it in the water yesterday, like a dickhead. So I'm here. I'm ready to talk wrestling, the wrestling over the weekend. I just finished AEW Dynasty a few hours ago, and I will say my biggest takeaway.
Wait, Rob, what kind of phone you had?
I had a 14 Pro Max. And
that's water resistant.
How do I say? Well, it got water in it, and then it started overheating from the back.
Yo, Evil Gang, stop producing, son.
It literally. So what happened was, so basically, it got water in it, and then like when I was trying to charge it, the battery basically started.
Yo, what the fuck?
It like started. Okay, it started cooking itself basically. So yeah, but no.
Right,
but okay, let's get to the meat. Let's get to it. I loved the main event of this show. I loved everything that Kenny and MJF went for in that main event. The way that they worked the Kenny's diverticulitis, and the way that it was basically Kenny. I love this new style of Kenny match where he's basically just like, you got to live up to my level. You got to basically live up to my level. And I was confused by how many one-winged angels we saw. We saw two, like one over off the second rope and one in the middle of the ring. I kind of would have wished they would have went for like just one instead of two. But other than that, I did like the fact that they did like 15 seconds before he kicked out too. But it was amazing, bro. This MJF run is exceptional. Like, I've loved every single title match that he's had so far, and I'm really looking forward to what he's going to do going into All In. So,
one of my favorite things about Kenny Omega's current approach is he's able to be vulnerable due to some of the age and injuries without fully going in the decrepit old man wrestler lane, because he's also like a veteran that's super skilled in big matches and has that credibility because he knows how to win. And so when you watch a Kenny match in a big match, you're like, oh, this guy's a master. Like he knows all the tricks of the trade. He knows what lever to pull, what button to push, depending on where we're at in the match. And he comes off as an experienced vet that knows how to get the job done. And so that's a tough needle to thread, because most people will just go full like, okay, I'm just Terry Funk now, or I'm fully just like, best bout, best in the world type. He can do both things at the same time. And seeing those dynamics come into play in the big matches is always a great watch, because you get some great selling, you get these bursts of amazing counters and some cool like high IQ shit in there. Kenny Omega is still a tremendous wrestler, and when it really matters and you need him to be unbelievable, he can do that for you. It's like Lakers LeBron. So I thought the match was really strong, and I thought his performance was excellent.
Yeah, I thought Kenny performance was like one of his best in a while. But the thing that we never see from Kenny, like I feel like the last time we saw this was in the Kessler match at Revolution a year or two ago. When he gets into that MMA bag, bro, like that moment where I think MJ spit on him, and he was just like, "Oh, fuck that," He just started
Doing
hitting with the fucking
Ibushi shit.
combos and shit. Yeah, fucking what niggas call it, murder Ibushi.
Murder
1.0 shit.
Ibushi.
He hit some of that shit. And he was like, bro, like Kenny has some of the best work punches in the game right now, and I don't know why niggas don't talk about it. Well, I know why niggas don't talk about it, but
He doesn't
yeah,
fit the
bro.
archetype of the wrestlers that have good work punches, so they can't.
Yeah, and he was doing his thing. He was hitting them fucking calf kicks and fucking low kicks and shit. That shit was gangster. But yeah, Max, like I said on Twitter, Kenny's my favorite wrestler, obviously, but Max has earned the right to, hopefully go into double nothing. Well, yeah, double nothing. But all in with that title. And I don't think if it's not Kenny, I don't think anyone until Ospreay should be winning that belt. And it wasn't Kenny. So now I think Ospreay's the next world champion, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there was only two right choices. Kenny or Ospreay. I don't know if Kenny winning it now would have been. I feel like Kenny winning at Double or Nothing would have been more realistic. Like I would have bit harder, right?
Mhm.
If it was Kenny versus MJF at Double or Nothing, right? Because it would have been more believable to me that MJF was dropping the belt. Clearly he didn't. Niggas think that this run's gonna end with at Darby on Wednesday. I don't know, bro. Apparently SRST something. Apparently Andrew Zarian said something. I don't know anything. Like people think that like having sources. I don't have sources. I'm just an ignorant black. But if I did, people think having sources means that like you just know everything that's going on at all times. That's not how it works, bro. Like imagine it's like being blind and someone's like, you're blind, you don't know anything, and niggas is like tell you the sky's blue and grass is green. All right, bro. That doesn't mean you know what fucking colored tree bark is, gang. Like that's not like you don't just fucking know everything at all times everywhere. So I just like you just know what people tell you. And yeah. So I think with the business Max is doing, I think with the quality of TV he's putting on, I think with the year he's having, like if he's not gonna drop, it wasn't gonna drop it to Kenny Omega at this pay-per-view or the next, which is definitely not gonna be the next at this point, then he deserves to walk into Wembley with the title, bro. Like that's how like I don't get why people are like think there's like the next one. MJ's gonna drop it the next one. Bro, like you don't cut the legs off of your 30-year-old champion who's drawing huge for you like this. And yeah, it is a team effort. Everybody's going crazy, right? Like part of it's MJF's drawing power. Part of it's AEW's just reputation in general, going back to where it was. Part of it's how strong the TVs are. Part of it's how stacked the world title program is. Part of it's Ospreay being back. Part of it's Swerve. Part of it's Hangman. Well, he's not here right now, but yeah, Hangman was doing great business before MJF was even back. Like, and the shit's just multiplied with like the continuing momentum and everything. So, yeah. And I see discourse about how we need to reset wrestling fans like minds about super long title reigns or whatever. Gang. December to August is not a super long title reign, bro. It's not. It's like medium size, bro. It's medium size. I'm not against hot potatoing the world title a little bit, but I think context matters. I don't think this is the context in which you should be doing that.
And we're leading up to the biggest show, our biggest show. So I just don't think. I don't know, man. I like Darby, and people think I don't like Darby now because I don't want him as world champion. No, I just don't want him as world champion right now. You know what I mean?
All right, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate, Chris.
Yeah. Hey, nigga said it's long enough for Punk though, brother. Look at the WrestleMania ticket sales. And also, I didn't say that Punk has had like, bro. Go back and listen to what I fucking said. You fucking crybaby. I said that Punk that is an ethical length for a title reign. I didn't say he's had it for mad long. I didn't say he has to drop the belt. And Roman's a bigger star.
Roman is a bigger star. Objectively, Roman is a bigger star. Roman is objectively a bigger star, I guess, man. Yo, they did not say when you say WWE, they did not say CM Punk, bro.
Let me throw out this devil's advocate to you, right? So, would you be extremely opposed to Darby winning in a January 4th, 99 Mick Foley style way where it's done to shock the audience to tell them, hey, don't ever miss a Dynamite because a big thing is going to happen, and done specifically in a way to get a ratings pop, generate buzz, and create an unpredictable road to Double or Nothing that involves numerous people.
I would not be against that, but I'm against in this context because I don't think at this point in time Darby is there in his career. I don't think right now he's over enough for that. I don't think right now the work he's done on TV justifies him being put in that spot. And Darby's an amazing wrestler, right? But like, like what he's got going, like the getting beat up by 2 different gangs for the last year since he's been back from Mount Everest, it hasn't been interesting. It hasn't.
No, it's very,
hasn't,
very
bro.
low.
And it's like I'm a huge Darby Allin fan. I've never been more bored of whatever the fuck Darby's got going on. Yeah. That's coming right off of a great match with Andrade. I don't think this is the right time or place to do this. I think we've had multiple right times and places to do this in the past, and it's not now.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with that because I don't hate that booking device of shock win on TV. I don't like Darby. This would have hit crazy for Darby like 5 years ago in like 2021 or something.
Would have hit crazy for Darby last year.
Yeah.
Probably against Mox, especially with how much vitriol people have for that Mox.
People kept bringing up Darby, and every time Darby got brought up, hey man, people were like, "Oh no, absolutely not."
So, Ao, if I told you that in AEW's mind, and this is a hypothetical. What if AEW's mentality here was the title win is what heats up Darby?
I mean, I'm on record saying that winning the title can be the thing that heats you up. I just don't think, with everything considered, this is the right time or place to do this. And I just checked Google Trends. Roman Reigns is indeed more famous than CM Punk.
Well, oh my god, and that nigga. Oh shit.
Well,
you can go well. Like
I gotta be honest with you, I have to like see it. I don't know how I feel about this. I gotta see like how the fans react to it. It's kind of weird. Like I don't know how I feel until I actually look at it. It's kind of like the challenge where it's like we can say all this and that, and then you see it, you see the theme, and you're like, hold on, you know, I gotta actually see it because if he wins and it just doesn't feel right, sometimes you gotta just know. Like if it doesn't feel right, I'm gonna be like, nah. But
right,
you gotta just let the moment happen and kind of see where the chips fall after.
Yeah, and I'm on record with stacking title reigns with flip flopping the title. Right, I'm on record saying that that's ethical and I like it. Yeah. I just don't think this is the time or place in Darby Allin's career to be doing all this.
I agree. A quick early note here, folks. So this technically constitutes as news. And you know, when I say this, it's not like empty bullshit. Kevin Knight's going to have a major month and major next few months. And AEW is in the process of writing his next notable story arc. And what I mean by that is he's not just going to be guy on show that defends belt in matches. They are like writing the next major story for him. And it's going to factor into some main event level stuff imminently.
Yo, I've been saying this, right? I don't know how much I've been saying this, but I said this to someone. Maybe it was in private. I know I was talking to one of you niggas. I was like, the TNT title, I like it being this open contract, open shit, whatever. But it needs a wrestler where you're like, all right, stop the open challenge and shit, or don't make the open challenge the focus of this.
Right.
You need someone who can carry a storyline with this belt to bring it back to a place that we want it to be. And Kevin Knight is 100% the perfect person for this. He has the charisma. He can fucking wrestle. He can talk. Is he the best talker on the mic? Probably not, but he's like charismatic on the mic. He gets the crowd behind him. I think giving him an actual reign and not just, match is what he needs and what the TNT title needs.
Yeah, I especially the TNT title because too many belts are just guy defends it on the show, and that's
and with no difference, with no it's like, all right, so why should I care when someone wins the national title as opposed to international title, as opposed to the TNT title, as opposed to the continental title? Like,
exactly, which is why if you differentiate this by going, no, this one with Kevin Knight, like we're going to tell hashtag stories. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah. It feels like we got too many good match guy belts. Is what I would say.
Exactly.
This is the belt for the guy that gives a good match.
And and the thing is, they all rotate too, right? Like, it's like, all right, now this month this is going to be the good match guy belt, and then this month this is going to be the good match guy belt. So
we don't.
And now with Kevin Knight, it could be a guy who can have a good match to a great match,
but he does the
There's
big
more.
angles and
Yeah,
segments. and
there's
all
so
that
much more stuffing in it. Like there's like a real storyline where the match that's gonna be a good match can be elevated to a great match with a guy like Kevin Knight and whoever he's working with. You know
shit.
what I mean?
Look, bro, I don't need everybody in AEW to have like a big, thought out angle. I actually don't.
No.
Because there's
That's-
been periods in AEW TV where there's like low-key too many stories to where they kind of start to blend in a little bit.
Yeah, and then you're all like 2023 when like everything, bro, when they were just like, all right, bro, like everything has to have a story and shit. I was just like, wait, what the fuck is going on again, bro? Like,
And it's so yeah, some
Right.
of the C and D level stories you like stop giving a fuck.
bro, they had like trust busters and shit and storylines and shit.
Yeah,
I was like, all right,
I don't
Other
care about
art,
your lore, bro. I don't care about your lore. You know, so like that's, I don't need that. But what actually works better for wrestling, in my opinion, is you have a couple really big key ones with the top wrestlers, like sprinkled throughout the show, and some in between stuff that isn't like that.
yeah.
And Kevin being one of the guys that has the in-ring segment with whoever it may be to set up something, I'm all for that because it'll then elevate him to the next level to stardom. I have a sneaking suspicion, AO, that his services will be pursued and courted by various figures within AEW, not just one. I think different people will want a piece of the Kevin Knight pie.
Are you talking me about storylines now? Or are you telling me about backstage politicking?
I'm talking to you about all of that. The answer to that
Oh
question.
my god.
I'm weak.
Yo, #1 draft pick. Yo, like that type of storyline where it's like this is a sought after prospect who's killing shit. Like that'd be fire, bro. Who everyone wants.
Bro, if you had Don and MVP and fucking Swerve and whoever,
Nigga said the cornerstone mods, get them out.
What the fuck?
let me tell you, Kevin, I think you'd be great in the Cal. Hold on there, Don. All right, bro.
I remember when I visited New Japan Pro Wrestling in 2018. Kevin Knight wasn't young.
No, he wasn't, but that's some shit that Jericho would make up.
He was washing my laundry, and even back then, I knew that
Yeah.
you know this is someone to look out for. The way that he folded my underwear. When I seen him use that Tide Pod,
Oh my god. You're not a young nigga. You're a young lion. You're my young lion. Remember?
Come on, man.
Yo, Chris, I deadass didn't even run into you.
I was calling him a YL for short instead of a YN. And Don's gonna be like, Chris, what's a YN? A young nigga, Don.
You used to be ringside for my matches. He's like, yo, that was cheeseburger, bro. And he's just
Jericho's gonna be like, wait, you're not cheeseburger. I thought you changed your name.
you got darker, Ricky.
Oh my god.
Yo, that's fucking crazy.
Uncle Roku, thank you for the super chat, my man.
We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you. All right. Rob, I'm gonna let you get these next couple of ones.
Not Josh Trophy. Berserk. How much is it?
$9.99.
$9.99. Here damn belt. Took it away before Mania. I guess they gave at the beginning. Lose the rematch, get buried by Pat, then fake an injury to sit out Mania again. Calling him a slur isn't as offensive. Wow. Bro.
Yo, so do y'all think they did this kayfabe injury to signal to the fans to get off our dicks and be like, yo, if we do this kayfabe injury, the fans will think that oh no, maybe there's something is wrong with Melo, and that's why we didn't book him.
Yes, that's 100%. That was he's not in the match. Let it go. And they didn't have the guts to do an EO write-off on that SmackDown when she's. If they're like, no, we're not making it out of here alive if we have Jade write off EO. But they then had her delete her tweet today where she literally challenges Asuka to a match at WrestleMania. She challenged Asuka to a match at Mania, and they made her fucking delete it.
Wait, do you think that that was something from above? Because when I saw that she deleted the tweet, I thought that she was told what was up, as in yo, it's not happening. It's not happening.
Yeah, no,
and then she was just like, oh, I'm tired of seeing people quote this. If that's the case, then
yeah, that could be it too. But either way, that's what it is. And Melo not making the card. I mean, look, what's so annoying is people are gonna go, well, he's gonna because like they're gonna drop a Backlash Sammy versus Melo graphic, and it's like, bro, the point is making it, bro. Like,
No, they're not. No, they're not. That's not happening.
you don't think so? You don't think he's gonna get
No, they're not. No, Sammy and Melo are not going to be for with no title. It's not going to be one of the 5 matches on Backlash, bro.
I think Sammy's gonna retain. I think Sammy's gonna retain against Strick.
Oh,
Yo,
wow.
Crystal, what'd you
Why do
say?
you think that?
I think Sammy fully cements his heel turn and retains, and the fans are like, "Yo, fuck this guy." By the way, I spoke to WWE about the Melo thing, and they legitimately believe this is just creative. They believe the heat for Melo not making Mania will be successfully transferred over to Sami Zayn. They think that they've blurred the lines when it comes to who's the cause of certain things happening, to where they want to capitalize on the online resentment of Sami Zayn in terms of him benefiting at the expense of underneath talent, and they think they can parlay the heat for Melo to Sammy.
Here, man.
When
I hear you.
because I asked them why was Melo versus Sammy booked last week, and they said for heat.
That's not the right kind of heat, bro.
I agree.
Them niggas so ass, bro.
That's not the right kind of heat.
Mavs
Rob,
fan.
$2.
$2. Odds on 47 making an appearance at Mania this year, Ibu.
Trump doesn't give enough of a fuck about WWE to do it, but if he did, if Trump gave a fuck about WWE, they would roll the red carpet out for him.
Yeah.
No, is Chad Gable making it to Mania?
No, Rob, what's Chad Gable up to?
Chad Gable is actually going to be facing, Ludwig Kaiser in a mask versus mask match very soon for both the Grande Americano masks.
I saw that, and it was a white
man. And in some clips, we have a lot louder crowd reactions in certain arenas in Mexico. But hey, that's not
Chad Gable pulled a blind guy out of his seat, beat the shit out of him, and then threatened to beat the shit out of Kaiser's girlfriend. And then Kaiser runs out there, and they have a white hot brawl around the ring. And you're watching this angle, and you're like,
"Wait, Tiffany Stratton's working AAA?"
And here's the thing about it: like, crowd is going insane, right? The crowd is going insane.
Why am I being so?
It feels like pro wrestling, right? And then you watch Raw, and it's just like underneath comedy nonsense. And it's just like, it's not hard to just do wrestling, but they refuse to do that on Mondays and Fridays. So I'm sure Chad Gable's having a good time in Mexico, being a sincere heel. And I wish him nothing but the best in that angle.
Booker of the year. Continue.
Your door.
Huh? What happened? Huh? Yo, you can't never mind. Kuzu, how much? $5.
Membership.
Membership. WWE is shit right now because if Tony had so many hometown heroes lose like last night, the TL would have been all over his ass. So thanks, Pat McAfee. Yo,
TK loves booking hometown people to lose because mainly he uses like the hometown shit as an excuse to get people books that typically aren't booked.
Yo, did y'all talk about SmackDown yet?
No.
Come on, bro.
Oh fuck! Yo, bro, y'all gotta get. Oh man, that show sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I can't keep doing this bit like I love Smack. I can't do it anymore, bro. It's like
I think SmackDown's pretty good.
I don't think.
Actually like SmackDown.
Listen, yo, and hold on. Certain niggas in certain territories in Ibu like to pretend like SmackDown was way worse. It was like pretend like SmackDown was terrible 2 years ago. Listen, I'll take whatever SmackDown was giving us 2 years ago or during the Bloodline, whatever the fuck. And I'm talking about the non-Bloodline parts of SmackDown. I'll take whatever the fuck that is over what's going on now. What happened on Friday?
Looking back, I was shitting on the show just because it was too much Roman on the show, because it would legitimately be Roman's nigga. I'm going 40 minutes to open a show, and I'm gonna do the ending segment, and it's like, oh my god, it's not even a show. But at least that shit was over, At least Roman used to just take up like half the show.
Well, because when you're the highest drawing segment on the show, I am Johnny Burney. $2. What are Julia's WrestleMania plans, Eva?
Oh yeah, what is Drew Mother's or Mother Lulia's WrestleMania plans?
Mother Lulia.
Mother Lulia, Julia. Mother.
I wish Julia none but the best. She's a really, really nice lady. She's not at Mania. She's not on the
What do you mean she's a really nice lady? You don't know her.
shout out to Julia and hopefully things kind of get going there.
He's a dork.
Wait, she's not on Mania?
Nope.
But
And the
she's,
crazy part about it is
But Tekla's world champion in the other place.
they wanted to. Ayo, you know what's crazy? She was on the card like a month and a half ago.
Did she know that?
I don't know, but she was on it. It was gonna. In fact, I won one of the versions of Mania. It was gonna be her, Jordan, and Tiffany in a three-way.
Whoa, Ibu, you heard Pat McAfee. Why would we need Julie on the card of WrestleMania when we got Randy Orton?
he
No,
said that?
Jeez.
When they got Randy.
No,
Orton.
that's just what he says, bro. He just says, "Well, why would we do this when we got Randy Orton?" I can't do
That's
it.
true, man. They got Randy Orton. Speaking of Randy Orton, chat, quick little plug. Tomorrow, me and Rob will be continuing our Loaf and Lexa will watch along, and we will be watching Night of Champions 2014 in the Discord.
2013.
2013 in the Discord.
Yeah.
I hope Mother Ulia's booked for WrestleMania.
She's not.
We all need that.
That's just not.
Kuzu, $5 super chat. All I know is it better come with side headlock takeover on Wednesday. I don't care who wins, but we are paying this year. Plot off. Plot point. Oh, because that's how MJF beat Darby in that one match.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't he like bite his cock off and then do the side headlock takeover?
I think he punched him with the ring.
Yeah, he shocked the shit out of him with the ring. That was awesome.
Thank you, Kuzu.
So that's basically the same thing as again your cock bitten off.
I don't think it's too different. I think it's too.
Nah, it's it's equivalent, bro. Like it's the same thing. Nah, just trust me on this. Austin Kinkle, $2. What if Gabe Kidd was? Oh my fucking god!
Oh my god, I got this.
Yeah, take me out of here, bro. Take me out of here.
Was a sea animal, Chris. Oh fuck, man. You know, so many sea animals Gabe Kidd's gonna be. It could be, you know, he has like this brash personality. He could be like an orca or a sea lion. But I think, you know, he would be like a crust. Maybe not. I think he'd be like an oyster or like a clam. Oh my god! Imagine, I'm a mad clam, you know. A little jokey. Two years in the ocean. Now Madman's back now.
2 years in the dojo. Yeah, that shit.
Hey, yo, did you hear my
man.
joke, big bro? All right, bro, bad word. Why is that even back there? Why is that even back there? This fucking picture of me.
Because, bro, vitamin D will do your body some good.
You ain't gonna tell me twice.
All right, bro.
Nat H, £5 super chat. You know I don't watch none of that indie AEW Marky Carney bullshit, but this Chris Jericho guy, he moves me. I don't know why I'm giving you a southern accent. Hashtag the list FC. Hashtag we are Sami Zayn.
Bro, I can't do we are Sami Zayn. Yo, Sami Zayn, I can't do with that guy, bro.
What do we have to do with this?
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say, what is it even? What?
Shout out to
Yeah,
you,
but I
Nat.
can't.
Shout out to you. The other Mikey V, $2 super chat. Give all praise to the one you look up to. Hashtag JetFC. Yo,
fucking fly, nigga.
Yo, I was saying Jet needed to be hired when the Hurt Syndicate was looking for a fourth member. What was that? Like a year ago? Over a year ago at this point? It was like 18 months ago.
Yeah, because Soju has City, bro.
Because the Hurt Syndicate debuted in August. No, September or August, because they were there for Grand Slam. So it was like 18 months ago. And I was like, yo, how Kevin Knight and give him that shit. And niggas in the replies were like the ones that don't watch New Japan, they were just like, who's this guy? There's so many people on the AEW roster. Lee Moriarty, Brian Keith. And I'm not taking anything away from those. I'm not taking anything away from those brothers. But come on, bro. We try to build the future of wrestling right here. We try to build the future of the wrestling industry right here.
Well,
And that's
I
that's,
do
that's the
think
one you look up to.
I do think Lee Moriarty is also included in the future of pro wrestling discussion. But yeah, Jet is definitely the better prospect.
Yo, Ayo,
Yo,
Roman Reigns just
Oh.
tweeted, and I quote, "The truth waits for no man, Phil."
Oh,
That's all he tweeted. Just the truth. No, sorry, the truth waits on no man, Phil.
Yo, how do you
Hmm.
like see a nigga like CM
ominous.
Punk and
So
yo,
ominous.
so like Ibu, how do you like see
All
a
he
nigga like
does
CM Punk
is
and say,
sort
I
of-
look up to this nigga? Like, how do
Yo,
you see a
what do you
nigga?
think? What do you think? Yo, CM Punk's like mad.
I
Like
just can't.
he's really dialed in like his physique, bro. Like at 50 years
Like,
old,
dude.
he's
like
got
what
no
you
mania main
you got going
events.
on, bro? Like you think he on that testosterone? Shout out to Coach Greg. All natural epi plant. You think that's what he's doing? You think he's on that creatine monohydrate?
He's been
creatine
I mean,
monohydrate.
he's got no TV shows, no all his movies go 1 to 3 movies. Like it's really bad. I don't know how you could like that nigga. It's
he's been locked in with some trainers, and it's been doing him great, dude.
don't even got music. Yo, it's like really bad.
I'm so happy for like Punk with the shape that he's in right now. Yeah.
Interesting.
Does he even have a movie with The Rock?
All right, bro.
Yo, shout out, girl on the third floor.
Great film.
It's on Tubi if you want to go see it.
All right, bro.
Nat, super chat. Evil never drew a dime, but AO he drew multiple.
Mm.
What's this reference to?
I don't know, but I've drawn in my day. I've done pretty good.
Shout out to you, Nat. Bold and Brash, another super chat. Yo, self-made. Hope y'all are well. Honest question: why is Camille back? Yo, that is a great question.
I just think it's for this.
Yo,
this Willow return killer gimmick. I really just think that's it.
Also, I also think it's because of the American Gladiator shit coming up because she's on that with like a bunch of other niggas. Yeah, she's on that with like Wardlow and shit like that.
And where's my nigga Wardlow at?
Yo, Cameron, don't follow me either.
Wardlow's injured.
He's gonna be on American Gladiator. I'm guessing that's like mad taxing.
That's taped, bro.
Oh, is it?
It was taped months ago. That shit was taped before Swerve, not before Swerve got hurt. Before Swerve went out with his injury, though.
Oh,
yeah, that shit was taped before he got. Bro, by the time Wardlow came back and tore his pec, he had already taped his American Gladiator shit.
Got you.
Commonwealth Cowboy $5 super chat. MJF's title reign has excelled, but I can't lie. MJF will at one time in 3 years just doesn't move me like Omega will would. I think that's very fair opinion, bro.
Yeah,
very fair opinion.
I actually agree. I don't think Will versus Max is necessarily like a very interesting matchup to main event your biggest show, but those two are big stars in their own right, so they like obviously can. But I don't know. I don't know what story they're gonna tell.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, right? Like obviously Kenny Omega's my GOAT. Of course I want him to win the title off of MJF. Of course I want him to main event Wembley. Of course I want him to main event the biggest pay-per-view in the company that he fucking built with his own two GOAT-tastic hands. But apparently that's not on the cards this year. So yeah, I want that match more, the MJF Will match. And I think the MJF Will match heavily depends on the story that they tell when they finally cross paths in a way much more than the Ospreay Omega match would, because Ospreay Omega, bro, the fans will tell the story for you. You give them the fucking chance, right? Like, bro, like you just tell them they're working each other. The fans will start listing off all their lore. With Ospreay and MJF, like, yeah, they have the two matches. They have the hour-long match, which I fucking hated, and which a lot of Twitter fucking hated. And then they have the Wembley match, which I thought was pretty good. I liked it. But you know, it's not something that like anybody goes back to, and it's just like, oh my god, MJF Ospreay. So I think they really need to lock in on that story that they tell.
Absolutely. Appreciate your comment with Cowboy. Our next super chat comes from the Mad Clam of Self-Made with a profile picture of the Pokemon Cloyster, I believe. He says,
I'd call it Gapester.
Yo, Chad, someone So what's this nigga's name? Like Koyoster or some shit?
Oyster.
I used to want this nigga bad. Pause.
Hey, yo. Oh my God. What you was gonna do with that nigga, son? Oh my God.
Evil, please read the super chat.
No way, bro.
Cebu, would you consider Rhea's conduct during
Conduct is crazy.
preservation or a shellfish action?
Yeah, I like this guy. This guy fucking rocks. Oh my God.
Go fuck yourself, man.
Yo,
What the
like,
fuck?
yo, son, Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill are both doing a lot during these press runs for Mania, bro. Rhea's telling anybody that'll listen that, yo, Jade can't wrestle and it's on me to carry this to a 2.5. Jade's telling anybody that'll listen, yo, I was never trying to work Rhea. I was trying to work Charlotte. And like, yo, I don't know, man. Like, you know, I think the fans wanted to see me work Charlotte too. I don't know if the fans wanted to see me work Rhea. I don't think anybody wanted Rhea in this spot. Like, they're doing this on multiple media platforms every week for like the last month.
And then
crazy.
After a month of like every party involved coming off miserable, they just decided to insert EO into this, and it's like, I don't know, man. It's not,
bro, because they were like, yo, Rhea's not coming off like a sympathetic babyface here. We have to send her Japanese friend to get beat on.
Yeah.
I hope people now get what I've always been saying about the Rio thing, because it's. I found it off-putting for a long time, and that's
you didn't like it from the jump. As a nigga that didn't watch, I was just like, hey man, when you got 2 A-tier stars, you gotta fight, you gotta do something to fill time when they're away from the world title program. So I was just like, oh, this is pretty inoffensive. From the outside looking in, I was like, that's probably inoffensive booking, because it's just like, bro, like
it was at first.
They had to do something when they're not around the world title, right? So it's like
it was dope at first, AO, but like I saw where this shit was trending, and it slowly just turned into like slop in numerous ways that I won't fully get into. But
everything I see looks like Tumblr slop, bro.
Yeah, and I also hate that slow. At first, it was like a super team, like a bomb squad of 2 all-stars teaming, and out of nowhere, it quietly turned into like Rhea and her like sidekick, and it's like, what the? Why is EO like her puppy? Like, what the fuck? Why? And then at some point, he also started spamming like Rhea cuddling her and cradling her like a baby, and I'm like, this is a 36-year-old woman. Like, what the fuck are we doing? So that I always find that stuff off-putting. I really hate when Japanese wrestlers are presented like children.
Yo, where's Evil at?
Probably learning the camera angles.
There's no way he's in America. I mean, no, he's definitely in America, but is he in the building though?
No, I have no idea.
That's all we do. Hey, nigga, learn them camera angles. Nigga,
I'd like to think,
over here.
I'd like to think if he was at TV learning the camera angles, he would have that would have been reported. But I don't know.
You think when do you think he met? You think he's met anybody yet?
In the company, like, or just like to discuss stuff?
No, like as an official like person who's coming in. Like, obviously he's met people in the past, like just being like around EO and shit. But like, he like sat down and shook Triple H's hand and was like, "All right, so this is where this is gonna go, X, Y, and Z, like all that shit."
I think he's probably spoken either over the phone or via Zoom or FaceTime with Matt Bloom and Paul Levesque.
Bro, it's been 3 months, bro, and niggas have not heard anything.
They probably told him, hey, we're going to give you a date soon, and then that's when you're going to come in, and we're going to need you. This is what they're going to do. He's going to be given a date. They're going to say, fly to Florida, do these, bring your gear, bring everything. We're going to do promotional shots in the performance center. I'm going to shoot some early vignettes for you. And then it'll probably be brought to their WWE headquarters. And over there, they'll do some other like work with him and some paperwork and blah, 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 blah. And then he's going to have to come to a TV. And at that TV is when he'll probably like meet with Triple H for like creative and some other shit. So
let me make it clear, bro. This slow roll of like talent is much more preferable to what they did to Hobbs, son.
True. Because no one right now is going, where's Evil? But once you debut him, then it's like, okay,
then it's like, where's Evil, bro? Like, okay, he's in the company officially. Like, where is he?
Yeah. Hobbs, I did like how he came off on TV in the sense that I like when like big men show fire after doing like a slam. Like when a nigga does a power slam and a spine buster and you pop up like, ah! Like that's just fire.
That's my shit, bro. That's my shit. I think it's really important, bro. You gotta put your move over.
Exactly.
If you don't care, I use like the fans to care, bro.
Especially since like we've seen so many spots now that like that you could just see a power slam and be like, okay, that's a power slam. But if you do a power slam and you're like, ah, nigga, bitch ass motherfucker, it's fire.
What y'all think about all right then?
So you know what it looks like they're setting up? They're trying to get a Pavlovian response to that. They don't, you know what the long-term thing there is, Chris? They want that to be his what?
Yo, I officially cannot hate on all right then. I can't, and I never will. You want to know why?
Why?
Because WWE fans are not wrestling fans. He has to get that over. Because bro, I saw somebody clipped up his entrance and his debut, and the entire quotes was shitting on my demon. This was drones. This is not bitter AEW fans. This was drones shitting on him. I'm just like, bro, do you niggas not like professional wrestling? Like, what do you not like? They was like, yo, he's so overrated. I don't know what all the hype was about. I don't see anything special. I don't care about this. Da 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 da. I was just like, bro, like he had an entrance on a 3-minute squash. Like, why are you writing him off? Sorry, he doesn't have Yeet yet, bro. He's gonna get it over. He's gonna get
it over, man.
So you can eye them with him, all right?
And what they want, AO's from the cut a promo where he goes like, he'll be like, San Antonio, and the crowd goes, all right, I'm gonna bust this dude's ass. All right.
I'm gonna
win the championship. So man, play the game, bro. Play the game and do your thing. I was told that they've already kind of come up with some post-Mania plans for him. And one thing that I would personally expect is a loose babyface alliance of some sorts with him and Jacob Fatu.
To do against who? I guess, man.
Presumably the MFTs.
Is this a new super chat?
Yo, MFTs is crazy, gang.
Wait, no, I think that was a new one.
Oh my fucking god! All right, bro.
Harley Quintari. How much money?
$2.
$2 See what I did there? If Gate Kid was an aquatic animal, what would he be? Ibu, AO, Rob, what do y'all think he'd be?
Yeah.
It was up to me. He'd probably something that's like kind of like rhymes with like man, mad clam. Huh. What do you guys think about that, chat? Mad clam. I'm a mad clam, you know.
Thank you, Harley, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Sal Cruz, 999. Big Brew leading wrestler of the year. Kenny once again showing why he's the GOAT. Ospreay telling stories now. Our glorious Bucks once again saving the tag division. Kevin Knight winning his first singles belt. Yeah, look, man, I thought last night's show was really consistent. I thought it was a really consistent show with a lot of great matches. I'm not even sure what the match of the night is per se, because I thought there was like a couple matches that are like in that 4-star range. So I was very happy with the show. And you know what I noticed too, guys? Well received, 0 plunder matches. So just something worth considering.
Sure.
Something worth considering.
MJF's definitely running away with wrestler of the year at this point. Kenny Omega, I never doubted you, my GOAT. Never doubted you at all. Ospreay, we saw the neck. We saw the neck. And not in a prostitution type of way, in a pro wrestling kind of way, which is an important distinction.
Who is Dizzler? How much?
$10. $20.
$20. Shout out to the fucking Jet, Kevin Knight. They wanted to start in front row classes. And also the Kenny Omega Rest Now, brother. We have to watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
We have to watch.
That's fucking hilarious, bro. Thank you, Twizzles. Appreciate you, man.
Ultra Instinct. $2. In-depth analysis of Kesha Morgan's latest hit.
Who?
Liv Morgan.
Yo, I didn't listen to that, man. But shout out to her.
I did not listen to it either. So shout out to Liv Morgan. Once again, no heat, no beef. Hashtag Liv Vakir main event. Thank you, Ultra Instinct. Appreciate you. VOTK 499. Like I said, the Cody treatment, we might put him over a bit earlier if TK begs just right. Huh?
Oh shit.
Hashtag Big Mox. Hashtag greatness on a different level.
Greatness, huh?
Mox and Roman do have some overlaps, which really pops me. It's a shame that we'll never really get to see them like do extensive work ever again. Because I'm kind of curious what this version of Mox looks like on TV with Tribal Chief Roman.
The difference is though, right?
Mhm.
Roman's a big star.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mox.
Austin Kinkle said, "I'll Paragon it for you, Evu." I'm crying.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm taking Roman's side in the Mox Roman feud.
100%, nigga.
Just man, could you imagine them doing some type of cinematic segment where John's like, "This is what it's gonna be, Roman. You're either with us or you're against us." And Roman's like, "Yo, Mox, you sleeping on the rock or something, nigga?"
Come on, man.
Talking about,
man.
Wise man, what is he talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. I don't. Maybe he's not watched the. Maybe he's not watched the product. It'd be
That
fun.
nigga might be sleeping under the rock, Roman. I don't know.
All right, so we gotta get on our fucking horses. We still have 50 fucking super chats to get through.
Man, you guys are on fire. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro, Bozo, $5 super chat. I'm a big fan of Darby, but I think belting him up right now would be a mistake. Even if it's just up to double or nothing, I think Swerve should cost him the belt. I agree. I don't think that right now is the time or place to do this.
Yeah,
I don't.
the fans react to it.
Yeah.
Like, come
I
on,
think reactions. What would the reactions be if Darby won on Wednesday? I think it would be overwhelmingly positive. I think, right?
Probably. I think people will be like, "Ah, that is."
I think the live crowd will like it. I think the online fans will be mixed.
Well, yeah, the crowd
Yeah.
like it's in his hometown.
Yeah,
Sal
so-
Cruz, $10 super chat. And Cody is proving again why he's a chud. Punk gonna get that tribal meat and the drone's mad. What did I do to deserve this beautiful life? Hashtag belly full.
Oh, brother.
Ah, nigga. Yo, Ibu, hasn't been a single We Hungry tweet tonight. Bitch ass nigga. So
Oh,
stop trying
shit.
to act like we on the same level.
Oh shit.
You know what?
Oh shit.
If you really
He's not
fuck,
hungry?
hold on, chat. If you fuck with me, show it and prove it now. Make your voices heard. Let's get some hashtag.
Madman begging now. He begging.
He's not. Yo, chat. Let's get some We Hungries in the chat. Where y'all at? Just know I'll remember it, and I remember who rides with me. You feel me?
You
Let's get some We
begging. You're begging, bro.
I'm
You're
not begging at all. I'm just where my niggas at. You know what I'm saying? Like, where these niggas at? There we go. ADL. Let's get it. We hungry. Let's get it. Christian says I stand with
This is sad.
Pedro.
Yeah, nigga. I gotta
This
see
is
the
kinda
stomach hurts in the chat.
Yo, where's Junk Food FC at?
Bro.
Even on his knees begging.
Nah, you peep though. There were people that put Balake says we
Hey,
hungry.
nigga, I'm
I'm
telling you right
saying?
now, if y'all make a poll, and I'm telling you, Junk Food FC would get more than fucking we hungry, nigga. He did last week.
Shit, I'll do that right now. I'll do that right now. They
Oh,
finally added polls to StreamYard.
Oh shit.
oh, fucking brother.
Yeah, you gotta stop supporting shit that's just not cool, man. Like that New Japan for wrestling shit's just
What
not cool, man.
are
Word.
you?
We have a big
And
announcement
then
coming up soon, sir.
Dummy
Yeah.
hurts. Hold on, don't worry. They added polls to StreamYard. I'm about to stomach hurts. Belly full. Nelly full. Shout out to Nelly. Belly full. We hungry. Junk food. All right. There's a poll in the chat. Get to it. All right.
Tired of you niggas.
The homie Berkey, $2 super chat. Unethical Y2J appetizer had my hashtag belly full FTR bad. All right. So what you niggas think of the match, bro? What you niggas think of Jericho?
I thought it was an extremely unethical, pulling teeth out, gargantuan, Herculean, like effort 3-star match. Like,
Yeah, I think Ricochet deserves a lot of credit for what he did in that ring last night.
He does.
Jericho has serious mobility issues. He can do everything else. The problem is wrestling is about moving, ideally. Well, it actually isn't. You could be kind of like a poorly moving wrestler, but the thing is, Jericho still tries to do a lot of the stuff that he in his arsenal that requires like movement. You know, like he'll still be like, "Nah, I'm gonna get this Lion's off. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that off." And it's like, I guess, bro. I guess, but fuck. So when Ricochet was in control and doing his stuff, and Jericho just has to kind of bump and sorry, when Jericho just has to take the move and you know kick out or whatever, it's fine. When Jericho just has to emote or show emotion, that's fine. When Jericho has to like sell and bump and move around, like he just doesn't move very well at all. And the bigger question is not whether this match is good or not. It was like okay. The bigger question is this something I'm interested in like watching again long term? Just super workers pulling teeth and moving heaven and earth to have passable matches with Chris Jericho. Is that a thing that like we need right now in AEW? And is that a thing that's worth devoting 20 minutes of real estate to every week on television? And if you ask me, the answer is no.
Yeah, bro. Like niggas, yo, I saw a lot of victory laps on the timeline over Jericho Ricochet. And was it an inoffensive affair? Of course it was. Of course it was. But how many bell-to-bell workers on the level of Ricochet do you think there are in the company? Yes, it's where the best wrestle. Ricochet is the best of the best. Bro, if you need Ricochet, Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland, Kyle Fletcher, if Kenny Omega, if this is the type of wrestlers you need to drag Jericho kicking and screaming to a 2.5, 2 3/4, is that really worth the investment in what's going on here? Is it?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I don't
think so. I don't think so either. I don't think so. And I'm
Like, bro, if this is what you want Takeshita doing, then all right, bro. Like, if this is what you want the super workers doing, all right, bro, have your victory laps. But that's the level of worker you need to put something on passable with Chris Jericho, son. Like, so.
Yeah, bro.
So I'm happy for y'all. I'm happy for y'all that y'all are able to do y'all thing, but I think y'all forget who Ricochet is, bell to bell, just because he's a dickhead on Twitter. Like, so yeah, that's where I'm at with it, bro.
People that are like victory lapping and like weirdly are like, it's one thing if you're fucking with it. Why do people feel the need to be like, nah, y'all gotta come clean? Jericho's beasting right now. Admit it. It's like maybe he's just like whatever, bro. Like maybe I think
Danny Quang said Takeshi Andrade Bandito in that order. Like, God, like, yo.
It's like, do I want niggas having to deal with Jericho?
Like this is what y'all want happening, son. Hey, good for y'all, man.
I can't do it, bro. I'm straight. Thank you, go Birds.
Oh, brother.
This time next week, Body Slam Plus is reporting that ESPN executives believe that Brock winning was the correct call with the hope of a match.
And he has a good chance of being right too.
Bro, that's the thing. Like, if Brock wins, every outlet will say WWE officials believe that this is what is needed to make Boba a bigger deal or like a rematch or whatever. And it's like, this is not me calling out any outlet because they're just relaying what WWE says. But I hope people realize that WWE is bullshitting when they say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Brock goes over, that's going to be the company's reasoning, right? And like, nobody should fucking fall for that,
bro. They get away when they do this shit too because they have a million drones at their beck and call, being like, "You fucking Mark losing a Brock helped over there."
It's a rub. Look, it's opening night too. I'd like to think they know better than to open so flat with Oba losing. But you never know with these people.
It's ESPN, bro. I don't think they do know better than that. I think they're thinking, oh, it's ESPN. The casuals know Brock Lesnar. Everybody knows Brock Lesnar. Yeah, just have a beat up on this big black nigga.
Yeah, hopefully not. When I last checked, people were confident that they would quote do the right thing. But then again, They didn't do the right thing with Mello or Io being on the card.
Weren't people confident that they were going to do the right thing by Mello? Weren't they confident about that?
Brother, Mello was on the card a month and a half ago.
Weren't they confident that Io and Asuka was gonna happen to the point where not only I'm not throwing you under the bus because a lot of people were doing it. They were like, "Relax, bro. You're gonna get your Asuka match."
Yes.
Like,
as far as literally up until last Monday, it was on the lineup. Like, what the fuck, dog? What is wrong with these people?
I don't get it, bro. I really don't understand it.
I don't know. I think y'all shouldn't be speaking in this place because they're businessmen who know a lot more than us. You know what I mean?
True.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm a fucking chud myself.
Yo, it really doesn't take much to make drones happy, bro. And WWE be smoking those layups, bro. They be smoking those layups.
Genuinely, do you realize how much better WWE PR would be right now if they simply just put Mello in the Sammy match and just book the EO match? People would literally forgive so much of this horrible TV if they do that.
Yeah, they would. They would, and not only would they forgive it, they would actively yell at good faith WWE fans who complain about the Mania build.
They'd say like the show's gonna be amazing though, so stop crying. And here's the thing: Night 2 looks decent. It actually it's pretty good, but you can't even like the other problem with WWE right now, AO, is even when the cards are pretty good, you still can't go, okay, this is gonna be a good show because these niggas book finishes where you're like, this shit is straight out of fucking Looney Tunes. Like, where did you niggas come up with this? Like, I look at Night 2's card, and like on paper, okay, Oba Brock, Roman's match, and everything that's in between. I'm like, yeah, that looks like a pretty good show, but they could always just like come up with the weirdest endings to these matches where I'm like, bro, this is just not wrestling. So
Yeah,
you really just never know.
All right, Jom. Remember for 3 months, we appreciate you, brother. Felt like Fletcher was sorely missed on the Dynasty card to me. Can't wait for him to either win the world title or C2 at World's End. I agree, he was sorely missed. I feel like him, Hangman, and Swerve, you could tell that's just like, bro, like I think Dynasty was a good show. There was a lack of high end matches on that show though. Like there was the Bucks, there was Omega, and then it was just like, oh yeah, this is pretty good. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
With everything else.
I thought it was a show with a lot of matches that were high 3 to 4, and yeah, I to your point, the matches you named are the ones that really stood out like above the pack. And the question is that good enough? And I think it is. That is good enough.
No, it is good enough. Like, don't make it seem. But I'm just saying, like AEW has set such an insane bar with their pay-per-views, right? That's just like, That's just like, and I'm not saying that this fell short of anything. Because I enjoyed the hell out of Dynasty. I had a great time. The only things that I had was like Edge and Christian having to carry FTR. That was an issue, and also that trios title match just didn't need to be on the show. It didn't. Shout out to Kyle O'Reilly, though. I'm happy that he had a return in front of 10,000 people in his hometown or whatever. I'm sure that meant a lot to him. I'm sure that meant a lot to his fans. But it's just like, bro, like, why am I watching this at 11:30?
Right. So, yeah, man. Best wishes to Kyle Fletcher. I think I was told he would like to make it back for Wembley, and I think.
I forgot about Ospreay Mox. Yeah, Ospreay Mox too.
Yeah,
and Andrade Darby was absolutely fantastic as well. But y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Yo,
I know what you're saying, big bro.
Yo, Rob, you were talking all that shit, nigga. You're talking all that shit. Look at this fucking poll, nigga. Look at this fucking poll.
Shit.
What's the poll saying?
Yeah.
We can't do polls here because I think it just left. What's it called? There are literally 11 votes, gang.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta do them on YouTube and not through StreamYard. There are how many votes? There are 14 votes, gang. we gotta do these. We gotta do these on StreamYard. But it should be known that Stummy Hurts did win with this 14 vote poll. Anyway,
hey man.
Well, that shit don't count. So,
Sex Luger 999. FTR once again had the worst performance. No, bro.
Yes, they did. If it wasn't FTR, then who? Bro,
Chris Jericho was on this show and he wasn't particularly good. So this is just circle jerking, man.
But this is the thing where we say to you,
form your own opinions. Like y'all gotta be yourself, bro. Like, but whatever. Y'all
FTR's actively been bad. I don't know what you.
Rob, you don't watch any wrestling outside of AAA.
Yeah,
Like,
real shit, Rob. You do gotta be
this is
quiet
not
sometimes.
true. I watched the
What?
entirety of the pay-per-view, and like,
Rob, who won the
yo,
tag?
you're mad that
Rob, what was the finish? What was the finish to Tekla versus Jamie Hayter? What was the finish? Tell me right
That
now.
match was really good
Watch
too.
this shit, nigga.
What happened? What happened, bro? What happened?
See, that's what, like, Rob, you
See,
can't
that's the
have an opinion
problem,
on this
nigga.
shit, bro.
Yo, Ibu, you
You can't
walk
have
out
an
of
opinion.
every match. Yo, stop trying to don't do the women's bit because you walk out of
I
every
don't do
women's
no
match
women.
you
I
watch
just
in
asked
a
a question.
cord. So stop
I just
talking to me.
asked. See, this is guilt talking. I didn't
This
say.
is, Rob, you are low key kind of guilty right
Hey,
now.
nigga, I had an appointment to get to. Nigga, the main event was on.
Yo, yo,
Like, come
exactly.
on, man.
Thank you, Sex Luger. Appreciate you for the super chat.
You're right, by the way, Sex Luger.
I don't agree, but nonetheless, thank you for the super chat. Our next super chat comes from Sprouts. Sprouts says, "Remind me what that Punk bank account was called."
Exactly, nigga. Why are you talking? Stop talking to me, nigga. Yo, all your idols are horrible people. Stop talking to me. Worse than mine. Talking to me.
Damn.
Pat McAfee called it "I'm sorry, Saudi Arabia." I don't know nothing about that, but that's what it was called. Our next super chat comes from El Undertaker. Ibu, Chriso, and Ao, don't come to Mexico or your decimation will be inevitable. Rob, lock in. We just getting started. Hashtag belly full of Corona and birria.
I'm telling you, bro. Listen, the product that we're
That's
putting
still
on
my
Saturday
good,
nights,
so you're still
the
putting me over.
the product that we put on Saturday nights is just unlike any other. It's unlike any other. You won't see it anywhere else, especially in Mexico. You won't see it anywhere else.
Ain't half the niggas on Raw.
So, what does that mean?
So it's
Ain't
like,
half them CMLO niggas on Dynamite? What the fuck? Stop talking to me. Like what?
you're talking about some. You're not gonna see this anywhere. It's
Yeah,
like,
how many?
Dragon Lee, Penta, Dom, and Kaiser and Gable are all on Raw.
Yo, can y'all sell the dome out without Tanahashi or Okada, please? Anyways, stop
Can
talking to me,
AAA?
Exactly.
yo, nigga, do you see our houses, nigga? Stop talking, nigga. Yo, anyways,
That's not real wrestling, my nigga. I'm sorry. I haven't seen it
I
because
hear
no
you,
one
man.
says anything about that bullshit.
You did though. Are we be talking about it?
Dynasty had some great matches, but where are all the D-list celebs? Where were the commercials?
Where were the commercials?
Oh man, strap
Come on,
in
man.
on Saturday and Sunday. Christopher O. Belly, $4.99 says, esta chica de anime parece sacada directamente de una viñeta de manga.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm pretty sure he said, I'm an anime girl straight out of the manga panel.
Yes.
Man, salute.
The OTK, Joe asked the Grinners their top 5 Mania matches of the 2020s. Now I, Mr. Choke Out Everyone and Leave, ask Selfmade, what are y'all's top 5 Mania matches of the 2000s? If you like that shit, I prefer Def Jitsu. Of the 2000s, no order. The ones that come to mind are Angle and Shawn Michaels from Mania 21. Rock Austin from Mania 17 with the Austin's heel turn and the blood and the sharpshooter and all that shit. What else jumps to mind in the 2000s? TLC 2 probably is up there.
Yeah.
The first Money in the Bank is amazing. Benoit, Shawn, and Triple H is great.
Eddie Kurt is also a great one.
That's great. Those are some of the ones that jump to mind. Hogan and Vince is a really fun match. What else really is top tier? Those are the ones that jump to mind in that level. Edge and Mick is really good. So those are some ones that jump to mind. Thank you, OTK. Appreciate you. Our next super chat comes from my main man Anjan. $2 says there'll never be another Omega. Hashtag everybody else sucks. Thank you, Anjan. Super chat. The next one comes from Anjan. Also, he says predictions for Mr. Omida's next 6 months. That's kind of hard to predict, to be honest with you. I wonder if like Hangman does something with him. I get a feeling like he does, but I don't know that for sure.
I'm sticking on my prediction that it's gonna be Hangman Omega All In. Heel Hangman versus Omega.
That'd be enjoyable.
Kenny better have a fucking singles match All In. That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
Oh man, hope yeah, absolutely, bro. Like, come on. Our next super chat comes from Amari316, who says MJF's reign of peace is greater than Triple H's reign of terror.
Well, yeah, I mean, this reign is all. Listen, I'm not gonna say this has to be a cup of tea of a reign, right?
No.
But comparing it to Reign of Terror is legit. Like, I question your ball knowledge if you say that.
I personally think it's hyperbolic to say that, and I get the sense a lot of people that say it didn't watch 2003 Triple H.
He didn't know what he was doing to RVD, bro. Burying that nigga, son. And then, like,
Bro, niggas love to call shit something that they have no clue what is. They're like, oh, this was bad. I watched a 10-minute YouTube video on why it was bad. I'm actually an expert on this, and I'm gonna make false equivalencies to modern day wrestling about it because I don't like that.
Like niggas comparing now to 2019 WWE. You
Son,
right there, gang.
Son, Triple H was stinking up the world title scene, and then you said, you know what? There shouldn't be a mid-card title scene because there should only be one singles belt. So he killed the Intercontinental Championship.
Just straight up got rid of it. Like, why? So yeah, I don't know. It was a really bad time, dude. So I can't do it. Isaiah 686, member for 3 months. Thank you so much, Isaiah. Says been tuned into y'all since the Spaces. Seriously, Spaces era. You all truly have helped me during tough times. Feed that damn pit bull. Oh my god. Much love.
Oh, it's just a throwback. We appreciate you, bro.
Isaiah, let me know if I'm misremembering. I feel like at one point you randomly like got a mic on a space. We were just like chit-chatting, but bro, appreciate the love, appreciate the support going back fucking 4 years now. Maybe at some point I'll try to do a free space for old time's sake. Appreciate you, man. Thanks. That was Isaiah. Shout out to him, and you do got to feed your pit bull. Danny Kwong, $10. Takeshita finally stopped acting like a sad puppy, and Okada cursed at him in Japanese in that backstage video. We are so back. Moxley going to hell for that 3-month feud.
Are we back, guys? Are we back? Do we believe that Konosuke Takeshita is going to be on the right track?
We're not back, but that was not a bad night for him. It was not a bad night for Takeshita.
No, he had a great showing in the tag match. He he finally stood up for himself against Okada. He cursed him out backstage. My only thing is, right, and this is not a Takeshita problem so much as I know how AEW operates problem. I have zero faith that just because he beat it when and if he beats Okada and gets the title, I don't think he's suddenly going to be like super like pushed and focused on and get all this time and storylines that's just like, yo, obviously the machine of AEW is so behind him. I don't think it's just gonna happen because he gets a title. We've seen we've seen that people get a title. That's just the opposite is the truth.
Yeah.
DG, Private Party. Who else?
DG.
And that's just recent examples, right? Like we've seen it with like Thunder Rosa when she won. Like shit like it's just like, all right, bro, like give him the title and just like now shoot. But
yo, I'm gonna read you a funny quote. This nigga on Raw, Roman said, I like Pat. I really do. But never in the world has a punter ever ran his mouth to me.
Demon. Super Saiyan 4 Goku 4 $2 super chat is #Bellyful gonna claim MJF kicked out of the One Wing Angel, bro. I can't think of anything I care less about than One Wing Angel kick out discourse, bro. If niggas want to make it their personalities to have a celebration that he kicked out on a 20 count of the One Wing Angel, bro, I'm so happy for you. I'm not gonna argue with it, gang. I have a job and bills and people that love me in real life, son. Congratulations. I don't know
those people, yo.
Bucky, $2 super chat. Camille FC, we what are
someone
your
please,
thoughts
please,
about
please.
her Charlie Kirk
I'm
tweets?
about to say, son, it's Camille
Joe
FC.
Tsai, $5. All he watches is AAA New Japan. Huh? That's him being picky, not hungry. So go get checked for worms, you mark.
Oh shit!
Oh
You
my god.
have
Oh
the
my
wrong
god.
read,
Just
partner.
shit all over you. Holy fuck. What a mark.
Yo, he fried you.
Oh my god. Dirt nigga.
Fried you.
Or
Chicken Owl, $2 super chat. Kyle injury accelerated Takeshita versus Okada feud. Yo, accelerated and Takeshita and Okada feud in the same sentence is crazy.
Yeah, it's a oxymoron.
I'm about to say this shit, nigga.
How long ago did Takeshita's music hit and he confronted Okada for the first time in like Daly's place? How long ago was that? Was that like 2 years ago, son?
Oh my god, bro.
feels like
Feels
it.
like a minute ago. Bro. Feels like a minute.
It's
feels
been
like-
so long.
I am Johnny Bernie $5. I will personally call David Eilson to cancel AEW on Warner Brothers Discovery if Camille match goes 5 minutes. TK booking men 2010's Gato. TK booking women 1995 Vince. Come on, bro. Yeah, man. Camille is a very polarizing figure, and a lot of that would be her. A lot of her, her being polarizing would be more accepted if she could wrestle, but
She can't.
So
We'll see how the match goes on Wednesday. I love women's wrestling and I love Willow Nightingale, and maybe the match.
Penhood, $2 super chat. Mouse Boo, why are you 5'3"?
I'm not 5'3".
Evil, we have 40 super chats left, and we are 2 hours and 15 minutes in. We don't need you pontificating over the silliest things. All right.
Pontificating. Levs $6.99. I would like to request a public apology from Ibu for doubting the Vancouver crowd. It was even louder in the arena than it came across the stream. I'll tell you what, Canadian crowds in the modern day have kind of stunk outside of Elimination Chamber in 2023, but you guys were awesome. You guys were pretty awesome last night. I was actually very pleasantly surprised by how loud you guys were. So shout out to Vancouver.
Yo, I don't know. I don't know what that final number is. Like, I think it was like what like right before Showtime was like what, like 9.5K or something like that. I don't know. But god damn, y'all were loud as fucking. That was like an 18K seat arena, right? Like, so even if y'all ended up hitting like 11K, like that shit sounded amazing coming across TV. Super Bowl $5 super chat. Ibu, have you heard anything about Dwayne at Mania this year involved with Cody, Randy, and Pat, or is this angle just dead in the water? Somebody reported that don't expect Dwayne.
Yeah, Dave said that don't expect him at Mania. There have been talent that have speculated that maybe this could lead to something for Dwayne for Saudi Mania, but that's nothing more than talent speculation, just due to the fact that Dwayne and Ari go with each other when Dwayne gets involved. So,
Dwayne's already booked for Saudi Mania.
I mean, that's big money. So,
like he's already booked against us. Like,
yo, what's that Dwayne the Rock Johnson check for Saudi Mania gonna look like? How many zeros is on that?
numerous wrestlers' yearly salary combined.
That's a 10-figure check, right?
It's something obscene.
I'm sorry, not 10. I'm sorry, 8. I'm at 8.
Yeah, it's something like he may be getting 10 million for that type of shit, bro. Gulag Boy 199. Wrestling boring. Jiri, how could you let me down?
Yo, bro, Jerry's a fucking dork, son. He claims all this samurai shit and he does all this weak shit and he's scared of dark magic. And then when you have the chance to become champion, finally, not interim champion, but actually a champion. Once what's my nigga's name? Obleg? I don't know how to say his name. He tears his MCL, ACL, he tears one of those shits mid fight, and you're like, I took mercy on him. No, you're a coward. You're weak. You're not a fucking samurai. You got knocked the fuck out. And no, you do not deserve a fucking rematch. But he's gonna get a rematch because he's gonna get a chance at the belt because old boy tore his fucking ACL. So he's gonna get a chance.
Yeah, I was about to say that, and there's like 3 light heavyweights left, period. So.
Yeah, bro. Smoke said this to me. He was like, this is legit division killing shit. Yuri losing. And it is. But yeah, fuck Yuri.
All right. Razar, member for 3 months. Thank you so much for the support. So is Asuka versus Io really getting left off this Mania card so Io can be a cheerleader for the person who's never beat her to win another title? I hope not. I really hope not. That would be so stupid. But right now, I mean, it's because again, it was on paper. So I don't know what they're
Oh no.
What's up?
It's gonna be all right. Rhea versus Jade. Rhea's getting the upper hand. Baddies 2.0 runs out. And then Asuka, not Asuka, I'm sorry. Io runs out to chase off Baddies 2.0. She chases them off. But oh no, Io eats a Jaded. Io's out. Oh, another baddie comes or whatever, or she eats a belt, or Rhea eats a belt shot. The bad guy's gonna win, and then Big Pink's music's gonna hit.
I'm on my own against the wall.
Yeah.
Building, I will never fall.
Yeah.
So I could see it.
Oh my God, they've turned Io into a goober. James, member for 3 months. It felt like Fletcher. Oh no, we read this already. We appreciate you, brother. Mask, $5 super chat. I feel so bad for the Avatar animators. They worked so hard for this movie, only for the entire movie to get leaked by hackers. Wait, was it really hackers? The person who posted that shit said, "Yo, this was emailed to me." Oh, did a hacker email it? I didn't watch it because I want to. Is it out in 4K? Like, is the entire thing out in 4K?
I don't know. I haven't even really looked it out.
Because if it is, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm just mad they made. I don't want to. Yeah. Shout out Cora too.
No, we're not shouting out Cora. Your boy SMG, $10 super chat. Andrade been on fire the last 4 months. Crazy to think some people thought he wasn't worth the trouble. Do you think him turning face is an overall positive or negative for his current run? I think it's a positive. I think the people are so behind him right now, bro. I don't think he should be a heel at all.
Yeah, him. It's kind of and he's kind of getting old, especially like not old in the sense of like we don't want to see it anymore, but like Ayo said, the people are getting with him, and I would love to see him babyface, especially by the time we get to Grand Slam Mexico.
Yeah,
so.
I think that's definitely what he'll definitely be a babyface by then. I think them trying to clearly they're leaning towards a heel turn, right? That's why there's a dissension in the Don Callis family. But I think him having to be like, oh yeah, I am a heel. I think it's forced because just that's not really what he should be doing right now, bro. And the fans don't want to boo him and shit. So I think he just be playing to his playing to the crowd right now. Pat masculinity, $5 super chat. I agree. Cody and Phil stop larping as masculine. You'll never hit the hashtag levels of Bob Fish, Christian Jericho, Leo Rush, and me. The 4 pillars of masculinity. Oh, I didn't. This nigga's profile picture is Pat McAfee.
More $2. Was the trios title change inaudible? No.
Nah, they had the pyro ready. They had the graphics ready. They had all that shit ready. And yeah, that shit can be whipped out pretty fast by talented people, but
the pyro and the other shit, I don't know.
Yeah, not the pyro. The graphics could be whipped up in 5 minutes, really, but still, so I'm
yeah,
I don't know. It does not seem like an audible, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew, the original 6806, $2 super chat. The Bucks have good working punches at this. They do. There's nothing the Bucks can't do, bro. They're better than FTR at everything.
Yeah, it's not close.
I hear you.
All right, Johnny Bernie, $5 super chat. I'm fine with trio belts, hot potatoing, but how rocking the Dogs debut was the last thing they need. I guess you meant Rocky. The Dogs debut was the last thing they needed was to lose the belts a day later. Hashtag dogs are neutered. I agree. I have no issue with the trios belt hot potatoing, but I just feel like with the with the Dogs have hit the ground running with the fans. But as far as it goes with on-screen booking and everything, they haven't. So for them to have the first ever 24-hour trios title reign, it's just kind of just all right, bro. What niggas is saying about what niggas are complaining about is more than valid.
Yeah.
I don't bro. I feel the trios title belt should be anytime, any place, any night kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think TK Loki needed to read the room on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Van Geminator, what was the one?
199.
Some go from Kenny MJF to Big Rome Phil 2026. Oh, brother. Some go from Andy Darby to '09 Orton Cody. Young Bucks to Takeshi Okada to Jay Uso Penta Rusev. What a pay per view! Come on, man. Hey, man.
For
All
those
right, call your bets, chat. Call your bets, chat. On average, night 1 and 2. What's that cage match score of WrestleMania going to look like after next weekend?
night 1's going to be a 6.3. Night 2 is going to be a 6.1. I think they're both going to be in the sixes. That's my gut feel. I think Seth and Gunther are going to have a strong match. I think some of the matches are going to be very just preposterous. I think it'll be a mixed bag.
I think it says Seth Rollins.
What do you think is going to be the most terroristic booking decision of the night?
Oh,
just a guess. Not a report, just a guess. What do you think is going to be the most terroristic booking decision of the night, bro?
The finish to Cody Randy.
Oh my god, that's gonna get disgusting. When's the last time there's just been a straightforward pay-per-view main event in the WWE?
Oh my god, bro!
Like two people, I'll even include like, all right, bro, you're a little ref bump. Niggas can have a ref bump. I'll even let niggas have a ref bump.
Seth and Cody, in the match where Seth smoked his shoulder.
Wasn't that a Saturday Night Main Event?
No, it was
Crown Jewel. It was Crown Jewel.
Oh, that was Crown Jewel. I thought that was a main event. Oh no, Seth's first quote unquote injury was Saturday Night Main Event, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Word.
So yeah, and that was the beginning of October.
Damn. What about before that?
Rhea, EO, Evolution, and even there's like a ref bump and a cash in.
Damn.
Yep.
Danny Kwan found out a super chat. The one way Angel 15 count is the saddest visual pin I've ever seen. Complimentary, my heart legit broke. I mean, I've seen that shit coming a mile away. So
Yeah.
like as soon as the ref bump happened, I was like, all right, so Kenny's hitting his finish, and then
To get the visual pin and have his out as the
yeah. But I mean that when you're a GOAT, you draw emotion. You draw emotion out of people. Slow down radio, $2 super chat. Carmelo got screwed over. Keep up the podcast, guys. We appreciate you. Yeah, man. I feel bad for Melo, man. I feel bad for Melo, bro. Like he really clawed his way out of being like someone who realistically could have been a budget cut that Twitter cried about for 2 days about had its own so fumble before WWE fans never watch him wrestle again because they don't actually follow the talent. But
nah, you're telling me they're not watching Karrion Kross's MLW World Title reign right now?
I have a sneaking suspicion that they're just not, Rob. I have a sneaking suspicion that they're not watching that. But yeah, man, like it looked like that could have been like in his future, and he clawed his way to being what a lot of people call the best part of SmackDown. And then as soon as Mania season came, niggas was like, that's your belt? No, nigga, that's my belt. That's your Mania spot? No, nigga, that's my Mania spot. And they took that shit from him.
If I didn't have to worry about retaliation booking and heat, I would literally just be like, yo, Melo, come on the pod. For the sake of him, don't come on the pod. Don't come on.
No.
Because
I would love it. I would love it. That would be great for us. But
here's the deal. We're gonna ask him how he feels, and he's gonna keep it real, at least to some degree. And he doesn't want to do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't do that.
NJPN $2 super chat. If Darby wins on Wednesday, what does it even achieve? I mean, I get it's one of those things that are just like, yo, you can't miss Dynamite. Anything be happening, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Those things.
Diago Souza, remember for 2 months. Put the belts on Young Bucks or CNC, the ones who carried FTR. We are done with FTR. Hashtag sell them into white slavery. Also, Ospreay versus Mox was match of the night with the opener.
I think there's 3 matches on that show that you could say were match of the night, and 2 of those are both good picks. I thought FTR did a good job, and they had a good match. To be honest,
Wait, which one's not a good pick?
No, I'm saying like the two picks that they said were good picks, and the other one that you could say could be.
Okay.
Yeah,
And the other one was what, the main?
Yeah, main event. Yeah. So, but yeah, I didn't really have much of an issue with the FTR match. So that was a good match. So,
I feel like Bucks Takeshita Okada is like comfortably number one.
It's a hot. It was a hot. The crowd was the hottest for that match than any other match.
And then I feel like that, and then I'd go Omega Max, and then I'd go Ospreay Mox, and then what do I got at 4? Probably the Gauntlet. I don't know if I love the Gauntlet or if I just love the result, but I mean, I guess they go hand in hand, right?
The result was fire.
The Gauntlet was a lot of fun though, it was, but it just wasn't like high level. Like, remember when Ospreay was just going like complete perk mode in those fucking?
There was a Wembley Gauntlet that's like way better than every other one that the men have done.
Go ahead, Chris. You was about to.
No, I'll go main event, then Young Bucks match, then Darby.
Darby Andrade.
Then probably Mox. Actually, I low key. I don't know. I liked Divine Domination and Maya Warnayan a lot too. And I thought that match was like really good. Like maybe too good for a pre-show match. You know what I mean?
I'm happy the ladies got on, and I hope this is the first of many big opportunities.
I'm so happy, bro. They knocked it out the park, bro. Shout out to Maya World. Shout out to High End.
Yeah, let's get some Harley Cameron.
What'd you say?
No, I said we need some Harley Cameron back in this division, bro.
Johnny X Big Man member for 1 month. Very fun weekend with Dynasty. I'm pumped on going to Double or Nothing. Also, you think I'm gonna watch that WrestleMania shit? No, I got a girl and I'm making her a fiance this week.
Oh shit! Let's go, Johnny.
Big Johnny, Big Man. Yo, good luck, bro. Good luck.
Facts. Good luck with that, brother. Give us an update next week.
Yeah, facts. Let us know how it went. Why too masculinity, Ibu?
Great night for my young Nubian Ricochet and Jet. WWE's gonna give you. Look what they're doing. Io Sonic Carmelo, not masculine.
Yo, if you have a pen in WWE, bro, like, how you convince yourself that we're doing the right thing by EO? Like, all right, bro, all right, Carmelo, I get what they're thinking with Carmelo, right? It's like, oh, he's a good little mid-card worker, bro. Yeah. Leave him off the show. It's the night of the Immortals. We leave good little mid-card workers off the show all the time. Yo, EO's like, 3-time world champion, like one of the most over people in the company. They're just like, they're just like, fuck it, bro.
The previous 2 years of Mania, she's in the women's title match. Like, what the fuck are they cooking?
Yo,
that insane.
Oh my god. Rudo Awakening, $2 super chat. Funk said selling is simply what a crowd is buying. Oh shit.
That's gangster.
That is a gangster quote. And guess what, bro? Guess what? I've never heard of a crowd not stand up to their feet and start beating they fucking cocks at Ospreay's delayed selling, bro.
That's so. Could you imagine if Terry had a Twitter account right now? Like, imagine a 55-year-old Funk had a Twitter account. He just tweeted like, "Man, selling is just what these niggas is buying."
Yo, do you know the worst people on the internet? The worst people on the internet would be
Terry.
The worst people on the internet would be actually we're going at Terry Funk now, and we're accusing him of being in his pocket. Well, actually, I guess they don't really do that to Ricky Morton, do that? And he's very defensive about like everything. They kind of just leave Ricky alone.
Yeah, as they fucking should. Like,
as they absolutely should.
Yeah. Sprouts 99. How long until they turn the PC classes into a television show? Uso Penitentiary.
I think that's one line they won't cross.
Yeah. That's actually the one thing I would actually like to watch to a degree, rather than like the main roster stuff. But yeah, they did do a documentary with Shawn Michaels showing him backstage, and it was funny. They showed footage of Javon's call up, and Bruce and Hunter just pulled up on Shawn, and Shawn was so mad that they called him Javon.
Wait. Actually, what goes on LFG?
They take
like kind of PC classes.
They take PC niggas that are like still not TV level, and they have like Undertaker and veterans mentor them to help them get to TV, basically. So you get to follow like some PC niggas as they do separate things to kind of like get better at wrestling. That's what the show is. Thank you, Sprouts. Sex Luger 499.
Sex Luger,
Go ahead, Chris.
499. We need tag teams. KR and Roddy dump OC and get back to doing that thing. Well, they just won the trios title, so
I am so good on the
Probably not.
collaboration personally.
yeah.
We're millennials and we're kind of silly.
I actually dislike this.
Have you guys ever seen Friends?
Yeah, this Friends fucking humor. This everyone loves
I'm
Raymond
black,
humor.
bro.
I'm good, bro.
Fuck
I'm good.
off.
I'm black.
I'm
Yo,
black, bro.
niggas got mad at me when I said it, like pretty much off rip. I'm like, I'm super good on this group, nigga. I'm good on the conglomeration.
Hey man, I'm gonna just say, bro, I'm starting to get pretty spiteful over Orange Cassidy, man.
Hey, I've been told niggas, and I got jumped last time I said it on Twitter.
I'm starting to get pretty spiteful over OC, man.
Other thing is like, nah, I'm gonna keep it P. I'm not gonna be mean, but yeah, I mean, you know, is what it is. Not for me.
Yo, Street Profits, come fuck with a real company, son. We need new tag teams.
I'm crying.
Jam. Super chat. Hornets going all the way and winning it all on Ibu's soul is crazy. I agree. On Ibu's soul, Hornets winning it all.
Oh no.
Yo, one prediction I didn't get off during that shit earlier because we got that 100 bomb. Bro, the Spurs are gonna beat OKC.
I don't agree.
That would be gas because the Knicks would beat the Spurs.
Because the Spurs, if the Spurs win in the first round.
Question. Why did this nigga turn into Mandark?
Oh
So,
shit!
he was losing his mind. Like, what the fuck? He was losing his fucking mind. They just booked Kyrie versus Io tonight. Is WWE stupid enough, guys, to book the setup match and then in the post match go, enough of this, Asuka, Io, the match is booked for next week's Raw.
Streets need that right now.
Are they gonna do it?
Young B, $2 super chat. Looking at my wrist, it turned your ass to stone. Hashtag I'm full.
Damn, still know we hungry shits. Let's go, Young B.
I hear you.
Shout out Young B. Your Zora Hart, $10 super chat. I get you spent back half of last year losing matches and you have to protect top guys for pinning them to have value. Mox pinning Takesha and Ospreay clean back to back is kind of crazy though. My thing is right. When Mox is put in these big positions against people that are supposed to be leading the company one day and aren't there. I mean, Ospreay is leading the company, but like he's never been a world champion yet. But aren't in AEW, that is. Of course, he has in New Japan. What exactly is getting gained? What's being gained here by Mox beating these people clean?
I don't know, bro. I don't even want to. I'm good, bro. I'm
not saying Mox needs to lay down for the top guys for the rest of his career. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, man, like are we heating Mox up for something here? Is he gonna be the next world champion? No. So why is he beating Ospreay back to back?
Bro, like what the fuck, bro? I don't understand. I really don't get it. I
think it's just a case of John wanting to maintain his main event status. That's really all it is.
Chi-Town Spurs, how much money?
$5.
$5 super chat. I don't think Okada is getting enough credit for how great he's adapted to American wrestling television. Yeah, it's because of people like fucking Ibu.
Yeah, it's because of people like Ibu, bro.
I literally
puts that shit out there, and he knows people refuse to change their opinions. So once he put that shit out there, once he started Okada batting, he called that nigga blonde Randy Orton. That was racist, first of all. Second of all, you're a piece of shit. Third of all, you know what? Fuck this nigga, bro.
I actually think Okada from 2025 on is the most interesting outside of the Kaito feud, most interesting he'd been in a long time. And I think that once he linked up with Don, he's pretty much had a nice run from a portrayal standpoint.
You're a dork.
Just objectively not a very good person. Yo, chat, we still have around 600 people here. We appreciate y'all so
Which is
much.
unbelievable.
We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all so much. Please like the video. Please leave a comment after we are done. Should we make the big announcement now? You know what? Make a tweet, Ibu. Make a tweet.
All right.
Make a tweet. Big announcement
Hey,
dropping
hey,
imminently.
remember back in the day, the second like Raw was 1 minute in, people were like, oh my god, I gotta watch Raw. Now niggas are like, who cares, bro? I'm on
Nigga, Raw.
Raw. All right, let's pull up the sessions link so I can make this tweet.
Yeah, but yeah, Okada's doing great work now, bro. This shit is like, I think other than the Kaito feud, this is the most interesting he's been since the AEW exodus, really. Since everybody since 2019.
I agree.
2018. Y2 Masculinity, $5 super chat. Jet, my young Nubian. I got a tag team. Y2 Jet, the Jericho you look up to. I got you a spot on a Fozzy show to get you YNs to our show.
One love.
Yo. That is crazy, bro.
Yo, Jet does not make music, man.
UNITY! UNITY! That's a unity!
Yeah, come on, man. I think they got it out.
With a black woman from infinity to infinity.
Will Chisholm, $2 super chat. Did WWE really want to book the Bellas? LOL.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I don't think that's something Hunter specifically wants to do. I think it's one of those things that was just like they're big stars and they have a huge fan base, and they know it's not in their best interest to rattle these people.
Yeah, I think it's just you have to do it, and it's very clear by the way they're used on TV that there's an apathy towards even doing it. I don't think Hunter I personally do not think Hunter gives a shit about them.
Has the women's tag title match been announced for Mania yet or nah?
It has, and it's the worst booked storyline of the entire Mania.
What is
It
it?
literally
Oh, I've been
is.
seeing that. I've been seeing it, right? It's been the same. It's been the same like 8 women having like tag matches that all end in DQs.
Yes, yes, yes.
And here's the thing, AO,
For like 2 months now, bro.
that would be bad in and of itself. The execution of these DQs is crazy. You have a 2-segment tag match, and then 2 ladies walk out like, hold on, we're here. We are gonna walk in the ring and fight you. And they just hit people. And it's like, ding, ding, ding. And I'm like,
yeah, I can't like yo, can we lock in? Can we lock in, please, guys? Our company is let's be real here. Our company's dying. Can we lock in, please?
Charlotte will be mid-match like, get out of the ringside area, Nikki. We're having a match. Stop standing there, please. And he's like, no, we're gonna watch you wrestle. He's like, no, walk away. And then like it just turns.
Bro, and mind you, the referees who see could just be like, yo, y'all have to leave. It's stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I hate that.
Nia walks out and just like not. It's bad. Anyway.
Wait, so both the Bellas, I knew one of the Bellas got a bad ankle sprain. Is that one booked?
Nikki fucked her ankle up. Brian Alvarez claimed that that's what delayed the EO match because this thinking is that if the Bellas can't make Mania, they're gonna put the Kabukis in there. That's what Brian claims. Nevertheless, Nikki thinks she'll be able to make it.
Chicken, how much money?
$5.
Super chat. Rob, I can't lie. You've got something here with Junk Food FC.
Bro, I've got something. Listen, I've had you niggas.
Well, first of all,
me.
I gave that nigga that name, so don't give him credit for any of that bullshit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I give the credit to you, obviously.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga.
You
know.
At the end of the day, though, fuck Junk Food FC, fuck Belly Full, and fuck Stummy Hurts.
Yo, you're not yell, fuck Junk Food FC when another New Japan original leaves New Japan, nigga. Then
shit.
You yell Junk Food FC.
And you know what happens, Rob? When a nigga leaves New Japan, you know what we do? We make another top star because we have the best cast of young wrestlers.
Wasn't y'all just trying to make TJP your top star and then we stole him?
Well, I'm talking about this year's New Japan. You can focus all you want about 2024, but that's also a time period where WWE used to be kind of good. So shit changes, nigga. And right now, New Japan is the most interesting, best wrestling company in the world, and we are hungry. Hey,
yo, talk back to me. Say the same thing to me when Ren Narita steals Evil's title stealing gimmick and takes it for himself.
Bro, do we have an announcement or what? I guess he's not here.
What the
Fuck
fuck?
it. I'll make the fucking announcement. Folks, on Sunday, April 25. Let's double check. Yes. On Sunday, April 2025, live and free on this YouTube channel. You don't got to pay a dime to watch this. I want everybody in the building. I want everybody seated. I want everybody witnessing the belt to ass that I'm going to put on Chris O'Brien, because on April 25th, on Sunday, live on the Self-Made YouTube channel, it's the return of Self-Made Debates. The return of Self-Made Debates. And the debate in question is which promotion is having a better 2026. Is it New Japan Pro Wrestling or is it AEW? Are you hungry or is your belly full? And you know which side I'm going to take, and you know who I'll be representing. And it's going to be up to Chris O'Brien to make his way over here 2 Sundays from now and take this ass whooping like a man. Not like a boy, but like a man. I hope to see everybody here in the chat, watching objectively, because I'm going to do my best to argue my side. And ultimately, the person that decides who wins this debate, it's not going to be me. It's not going to be Rob, Chris, Ayo, BV, Marcus, Wheezy, Jonna, Joe, Jess. No, it's going to be you, the audience. You guys decide. And if you're a member of the Self-Made Discord, you'll be able to vote at the end of the debate. A debate that'll have a moderator, a debate that'll have numerous topics. It's going to be you, a member of the Discord, that's going to use your vote to pick a winner between me and Chris. 2 Sundays from now, live and free on YouTube, Ibu versus Chris.
No, so first of all, I want to say thank you to
Yo, mic check.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we hear you. First of all, I want to say thank you to Sprouts, a member of Full FC, for making this modified version of Big Munch with the AEW logo on a war hat, because I declare war on We Hungry FC. I declare war on Ibu. I declare all that for a self-made debate. That, as you see on Big Munch's head, it's born to fill. I want to see that hashtag born to fill when talking about this debate. I will be coming with nothing but velocity and fierceness, nothing but hard-hitting facts and truths.
What my nigga Fort Minor say? I forgot how it go.
Nothing
Continue.
but fullness, nothing but being satisfied with what I've got. I'm also 1-0 against Ibu in self-made debates, 2-0 in self-made debates in general, since I beat Rob and Ibu on the same night. And I'm looking to go 3-0 with Belly Full versus We Hungry. I'm mad excited. I'm glad to bring this back. Who's rocking with me?
I am too, Chris. And as a brother, I want you to know that this is not personal. It's not personal.
No, it is personal for me, though. It is. You can say it's not personal because you don't have something called heart. I have heart. I have pride in myself and in Belly Full, and I have pride in my community. And I will be picking members of the Discord of the channel to be part of Belly Full FC in my campaign. BB, you know you're already on that.
This is collusion.
You on that. Just a lot of people. I will be excluding people because this is a real program we have here.
He said this is collusion.
Aw, it could be pollution. I don't care, nigga. We getting full. We shoving shit down niggas' throats, making them mad fucking full. No pause. We from Philly.
Hey, man.
No, we from Philly. Get it, Phil?
Yeah, take me out of here, bro.
What's the next super chat, bro?
Yeah, man. Do not miss that chat. Do not miss that big money event. Big money event.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Live and free. Chicken, $5. Rob, I can't lie. You've got something here with Junk Food FC. We
did that. We did that.
All right. The next one is from Jason W Max. Shout out to Self-Made, especially Ibu, my brother. We both went to elementary school together. You gotta make me Ibu flavored wings again, Ibu. Mr.
Yo,
Whitlock, I have never made you wings, and I didn't.
Whoa.
And I don't like you. I don't like you. So
Oh shit.
Nah, you're a big Whitlock guy, right?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You sure?
I've never been a Whitlock guy. I'm not even allowed to tweet what my opinions of him. Anyway, Slim Reaper 499 says, do you agree with Dave that Ospreay has been losing too much since joining AEW, especially as the future face of the company? I could see that. I also think he's the type of wrestler where he can kind of like, he always is going to just have, at least for now, he's going to have his heat and maintain some level of overness within the company because of how good he is in the ring. But I do agree that, in theory, a babyface of his level shouldn't lose as much as he does.
I actually agree, especially this match. There's no reason for him to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, niggas was talking about, we creating adversity, brother. He just fucking snapped his neck in real life. We don't need kayfabe adversity, bro.
And if we are gonna lose, why lose to someone who doesn't gain anything from beating me?
Yeah, like losing to Kyle Fletcher made sense, bro. Now look at Fletcher.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I'm sick of Mods.
Mark's Carl, super chat. Imagine if Gabe Kidd was a communist, so he would say, I'm a mad comm, you know.
Oh shit.
That's
I might be taking that big MK.
That was not hard.
Must be a Republican.
Danny Quang, super chat. Maybe I'll take the booking and lack of care. The AEW Women's Division is the worst it's been since 2023. It's very frustrating and hope this changes, but expectations are low.
My read on it is this. I think when Tony has his reliable aces available, he gets more invested because he can trust those people, and then he works from there. And like Tony Storm and Mercedes are big for him. I think now that they're not there, I honestly think in his mind it's like, all right, then whatever. Like it is what it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Is probably his mentality. Is that a good or bad thing? I don't think it's a good thing necessarily, but I do think what happened here is just he doesn't have the one that he relies on to kind of get shit shaking, and then he kind of goes, all right, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So hopefully somebody distinguishes himself out of the pack, and then they can be the reliable ace that helps the division. Slim Reaper 499, Andrade Bandito Takeshita. Do you think TK ever actually puts the belt on any of the three? The world title? Maybe Bandito. Maybe.
I think all three of them have a chance. Maybe not a strong chance, but I mean, I don't know. I think Andrade might become so undeniable. You just have to.
I think he's going to win a lot of singles belts in AEW, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure the world title is the one that he wins. I could see him winning Continental, fucking International, like he could win 1 million of those. I don't know if he wins the tippy top one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we'll see.
I think Bandito's a guy that could what's it called? Yo, I'm just waiting, bro. Niggas, I'm just waiting for a luchador to main event AEW pay-per-view. Never has. Riley, shout out to Riley, self-made mod, $2 super chat. FTR, good match. Jericho, good match. Hashtag belly full. I disagree. I think you're a dickhead, actually.
Oh shit.
Will Chisholm, $2 super chat. If AJ went to AEW, would TK do AJ versus Omega all in? Yeah, I think he would.
100%, yeah.
I think that's
absolutely.
What oh, AJ. Only AJ we acknowledge now is Francis.
Yo.
Kenny Kong, $5 super chat. Hope y'all mentally ready for when Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee do an aura stare down like it's a Mania 4.
Bro, not because it's one thing if Jelly Roll jumps the rail to just save Cody by fighting McAfee. That's already like whatever. Like it's already not good. You're gonna get the theme song, an entrance, a walkout from the ramp. The seas are gonna part. They're gonna have an in-ring stare down, like long enough to make their fans react, and then they're gonna have like a fucking back and forth. And it's like at that point, it's like, bro, literally, fuck this.
Are you ready for when it's one of the pops of the weekend?
I will not be there.
Yo, there are tears in my fucking eyes at what I just saw.
What's up?
Please, I know we're in deep waters here on this podcast, but please look at everybody, please look at iMessage real fast.
Okay.
Word.
I know exactly why this happened. I'll let y'all know off air. I'll let y'all know off air, bro.
Word.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I love this business. Trust the process. $34 super chat. The most protected finisher in AEW is now the Blade Runner. Jay White FC stand up. Hashtag the Catalyst. Who? What's the
That's all
Blade
I
Runner?
got.
What's the Blade Runner?
That's Jay White's finisher, buddy.
Who's Jay White?
Switchblade.
Yo, stop acting like you don't know who the fucking Switchblade is, bro.
Yeah, you about to piss me off.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Yo, word.
Levs.
Oh, Blade Runner. I love Blade Runner. 2049. That movie was gas.
You
Leaves
don't even know who's in that movie.
leaves
It's
his
like, ooh, big goss.
You're a
Oh.
bad
Vancouver
person.
forgives
Yeah,
Evil.
yeah.
Final
Pussy.
Go ahead.
Vancouver forgives Ibu. Final number was around 9,100.
Yeah, man.
Damn,
you
y'all loud as shit.
y'all did your thing.
Yeah, shout out to Vancouver. Shout out to Leaves. More $2 super chat. Am I tripping, or is Orton's shirt a ref to the AEW logo?
Is it?
I can't
I,
visualize.
I can't even look at that shirt without getting fucking physically angry. Like every time I look at anything involving any of these people involved, I get like embarrassment and anger. So I can't tell you, bro.
All right. And we are finally made it through all those super chats. Y'all are amazing. We appreciate all the love and
Yes, you
support.
are.
Please take this time to like the video if you haven't yet. And now we will get to the match of the week. It is the Young Bucks, Matthew Jackson and Nicholas Jackson versus the Don Callis family, represented by Konosuke Takeshita and Kazuchika Okada. This was easily my match of the night, let alone match of the week. The Young Bucks prove why they're the greatest of all time. They go out there, they sleepwalk into being the most overact in the arena, into having the best match in the arena, into pay-per-view Bucks. This is what we fucking do. Thoroughly out-meeting the tag champs again. They're probably begging TK, oh, we want to work with them. We want to work with them. Of course you do, nigga. Because you want that Rancho Cucamonga touch, nigga. You want people to be like, oh, maybe these guys are pretty good. No, you only look all right when you wrestle the Young Bucks, nigga. That's what we do. We elevate bumps, nigga.
Yo, you are so good. You
Shout
are
out-
so
shout out
sexy.
to-
Yeah, you. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Why is Okada a Force Ghost? I don't know, bro. We give Cade a little bit too much creative freedom, but
I don't
no, he be doing his thing.
I don't yeah.
He be doing his thing.
Look at this graphic, bro. It's so dumb.
We give that praise to young Cades.
Excellent match, excellent opener, amazing atmosphere, and a worthy match of the week. Before we get out of here, folks, it's WrestleMania this weekend. I thought it was gonna have the full card here. It does not, but we have Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes on night one. We have Seth Rollins versus Gunther also on night one. Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer is on night one. And I'm pulling the rest of this card here now. Forgive me, everybody. Okay, here we go. So Vision, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and ISO Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight in a 6-man tag. Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre, unsanctioned. Stephanie Vaquer, Liv Morgan, AJ Lee, Becky Lynch. Oh man, Nia and Lash versus Charlotte and Alexa versus Bailey and Lyra versus the Bellas for the tag titles. Seth and Gunther and Cody and Pat McAfee. Night one. Rob, are you looking forward to night one, and what match do you think will be the best and worst on this night?
The worst match will probably be the main event because they haven't had a good match before. They didn't have a good match before, and Pat McAfee will be involved. And the best match will probably be the 6-man tag. Probably.
Ayo, is there anything about this night one card that moves you in a positive or negative way?
I'm extremely moved to watch CM Punk lay down to the tribal meat.
I do think night 2 looks good. So night 2's card: Oba and Brock, Penta, Javon, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Ray in a 6-pack ladder match for the IC title. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams for the US belt. Demon Balor versus Dominic Mysterio, and Punk and Roman in the main event. Chris, is there any match on there that you're looking forward to? Ayo, what will be the match of the night on night 2?
Oh fuck.
There's so many.
Oh my god, it's just there's so many matches and it's only one night. And I just think everybody's gonna go out there and have fun.
Hopefully, it's a good show for the sake of wrestling fans.
Real quick. All the Fed batters in the chat, and don't lie for the aura. Just tell the truth. Are you planning on watching WrestleMania?
They're all
either one night or 2 nights.
85% of them are going to watch the show.
Oh shit! Yeah, Ibu already told y'all niggas watching the shit.
What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Ethical hate watch or? Bro, the thing about hate watching TKO era, and not even just TKO, bro, like late Vince McMahon TKO era, it's just like, bro, like, how can I lock in on a hate watch when, bro, it's 30 minutes of ads between matches, son? Like, it's not ethical. It's not ethical hate watching, bro. Like, you're making me watch a whole bunch of bullshit. Why am I watching LA Knight MasterCard commercials, bro? Why am I watching Street Profit Snickers commercials, son? For 30 minutes between match, yo, your last match was 8 p.m. gang. It's 9:15.
It's these shows are really hard to watch in real time, which is actually why I'm kind of glad I'm gonna miss night 1 live, because when I do catch up with it when I get home, I could probably get through night 1 in like 2 hours, and the show probably in real time will be 4. I don't know how good night 1's going to be. I think Seth Rollins and Gunther have the safest bet to have a very good match between both nights. A number of other matches could be very good, but it's very dependent on like the crowd and how WWE lays the matches out. Punk Roman could be a really great WWE main event style big match if the interferences don't go crazy. So hopefully there's nothing really too stupid there. I think these are both shows, like I said, I think they're going to finish with like 6.1s on Cage Match. Best case scenario, these shows are fun and the finishes aren't bad. Worst case scenario, these shows are just more of the same with these WWE specials, which is like, to be honest, just complete slop. So the one thing that helps this show than the other WWE pay-per-views is there's actually matches. Usually these shows have 4 matches. These have like fucking 6 to 7. So
oh my god, bro.
Hopefully these shows look. I hope these shows are good. I hope these shows are good. I don't know if they will be good, and we shall see. And we will be back here next week to cover them. So that's it for that. And we already said the match of the week. So Ao, do you have any plugs?
Yeah, man. Just keep supporting Self-Made. I'm pretty sure we have a Paragon tomorrow night. Wednesday, you know how I get down. It'll be me, Riley, Wheezy. We be reacting to Dynamite in the Discord. It's a good time. Thursday, Destination Dynamite. Is Loaf and Lecture back?
Yeah,
Loaf and Lecture, or Lecture and Loaf is back. And Friday, Self-Made Sandbox. We will be taking a break from Merc and Zombies. I know you guys are super locked in on that series, and we've had a lot of fun. But because of logistical reasons, we're gonna have to play an Xbox game this week, so we're gonna figure out what that is. As soon as we know, we'll let y'all know, and that's it. So Self-Made WrestleMania watch along in the Discord this weekend, and that's it, bro. We are out of here. Please leave a comment and please like the video. We appreciate y'all. Self-Made shit, Self-Made forever. Yeah, Self-Made shit, Self-Made forever.